Foodie drags her. Do you know what I mean? Which reminds me of my sassy Italian New York. She's funny, right? She could be really funny. But it's not so fun when, she's mad because it's a whole thing. Unfortunately, people who subscribe to her and follow her are like ride or die to the effect of like where.
Hello, everybody. We start Monday. Hello, Bia. We start Monday, and we're lucky to catch Breezy on this Monday to start the week well. I missed a few minutes, but not too much. I don't know what's going on. FFG something. I have to catch up on what FFG did or whatever. But FFG made. I saw something that FFG said something not nice to Breezy. And now something with Breezy going to a restaurant. I don't know. I'm missing out on something, but FFG said something about the Breezy. Thank you very much, FFG. From what I'm something like you snake. I can smell you snake or something like that. Basically, being fake and hypocritical and being disgusting as she is, Breezy. And FFG pointed it out. And now Breezy's like, well, people wanted me to give a response, and this is my response to it. She says basically, I don't hate FFG. I don't hate Breezy. I told you reactors are gonna get pissed off at you. Remember when I told you that people are not gonna like it? They're not gonna tolerate you doing what you think you can do in the community. You thought that I was joking with you or what? I told you it's gonna be like that.
People literally, even if they watch me for 2 years, just decide that they can no longer associate with me because somebody else says so. And like that kind of sucks. It's kind of shitty. But like I said, if you watch her, like go for it. She's good at what she does. She is. She's good at what she does. So have fun. Like I'm not going to be making anybody pick sides or anything like that. And that's just, I don't know. That's just how I feel. People.
I'm not going to make anybody pick sides.
Play the parents off each other.
Apparently, it feels like you do.
Christmas story with the little boy who wants a BB rifle for Christmas, and Evelyn keeps telling him you'll shoot your eye out. Yes, I've seen that every year since as long as I can remember. It's a good movie. Why are all things being brought up anyways? You went to a restaurant. Who cares? No, I was just pointing it out. I think that's where it all started.
Wait, let's listen.
Because me going to a restaurant, I guess certain people took it as like a big F you. So like, I guess I can't go to any restaurants anymore. Like, I won't be going to any more Mexican restaurants because what if a reaction channel really likes Mexican food? So I don't know.
I don't know what restaurant did she go to. I have to catch up. Breezy.
Better, and explained that me going to eat had nothing whatsoever to do with her, but instead, when somebody went off on me about it, I handled it really bitchy. I did. So like I said, I apologize.
Wow, I missed a lot. I'm disappointed with myself. What happened? What did I miss with this restaurant? She went to a restaurant some time ago, and the people didn't like her. The food. I don't know. I remember it was something because something that is I remember something. I guess something was unethical, but I can't remember exactly what.
It's that person. Me and that person are fine. We're good. Yeah, I wish this wasn't such a thing. But I guess it is. Hey Freya, good to see you. Very nice. Okay, over here. I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, I'm sure it's not fun having to keep you you handle it, Grace. I try to. Like, the things people come at me for so stupid. I guess there's this one person.
Listen.
Salty Beach, who's very mad. They don't.
One Salty Beach. I know.
I retweet their tweets. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't.
Don't fucking retweet other people's tweets, Breezy. Like, what do you mean? They're so mad. I don't get it. Don't use the other people's names in your mouth. Don't use other people's content. Don't retweet other people's things. Just leave the people the fuck alone. You're becoming a stalker, psycho, lunatic stalker, Breezy. That's what you are becoming. Or you already are, actually, if you think about it.
Salty Beach, if you like me, if you don't like me, if you're
nobody likes you, Breezy. Nobody.
Like, I don't care. Or if you're using my picture to throw darts at, like, I don't care. Like, I go to Twitter just to retweet things. Like,
what a stupid asshole you are. Thanks for the Monday. Fuck off.
Into Breezer Bitch merch. I feel like it has a really nice ring to it. So even though I don't think I can sell merch on YouTube,
I'm not.
It's still up. I'm gonna look
Idiot. What does it matter?
Turn it into
What I am?
Marcel,
What does the hell does it
with your
matter?
coffee mug. I don't know. I think it's brilliant. So it has a really nice ring to it. Hey Ollie, good to see you.
There.
This crazy photo of an angel reference photo.
Okay, good. I removed.
You know, I'm no angel. I'm no angel, but I just try to do a little better today than I've done yesterday, and I make that my goal every day, just to be a better person.
Be a better person.
I just want to put it out there.
Breezy, I just want to put it out there. I just want to put it out there, Breezy, for you that you're trying to be a better person. That's why I'm here, to make you one. But every day you're kind of fucking it up more, because every day I hear more and more people disliking you within the community. In real life, I'm sure there's no one that likes you, but in the community, you're getting people to hate you, which in the end, in the long run, it just will come to the result of what I predicted. That you think you can get away and have no consequences, and you're shitting on others people's head while doing it. Don't shit on people's head. Don't retweet other people's tweets and shit like that.
And I don't like Yo Mama. I have no positive feelings about him. Him and Garlic Bread are pretty much in the same field.
Oh my god.
That's
Breezy. What the hell? It's Monday, I know. But did you just put Yo Mama in the same category with garlic bread? You know that the story between you and your mama don't even have a story. Like, I don't know how you can put your mama in the same basket as garlic bread. That is already messed up. Two different stories.
They're both shit to me. So that's just where that stands. And you know, like I said, it could have been cool. It could have been cool to have two women reacting to this clown who entered Girl World calling us all fat bitches while dragging FFG for calling people bitches. I thought, you know, it could have been fun. It could have been fun. But as she said, the enemy of the enemy is not her friend or whatever. So I don't know. I have no more supportive words over here. That's it. I have no more supportive words for her. If anybody drags her, they drag her. I won't be dragging her, but there's no more me defending, if that makes sense.
Hello, Jarella.
Crazy, can you please clarify why going to a restaurant would offend FFG?
Yeah.
A specific restaurant, I'm confused. Thing.
Okay, let's listen to what's up with the restaurant story. Breezy, hit it.
Yeah, I went to Pump. Sorry, not Pump. Did I go to Sir? I don't even remember now at this point. So much shit's happened. I think I went to Sir. I took my mom to a restaurant. Okay, we are Bravo fans. We watch Housewives, Below Deck. We watch Vanderpump Rules together. And I keep calling it Pump. I went to Sir. Anyways, so I decided one day to take my mom there. We've always wanted to try the goat cheese balls.
Okay.
And yes, they are as amazing as everybody says they are. Like, I would go again just for that.
Okay.
But I went there, and it's
goat cheese balls.
That I must have went there to really stick one to FFG, and that's just not the case. Like, I'm not going to spend $80 to stick one to somebody. Do you know what I mean? And when I went there, FFG wasn't even a thought in my head. However, once I posted the vlog and, you know, it came out, people thought I was doing that. I was very sassy and petty back. And I think I said something along the lines of, like, I can't go to a restaurant because FFG in Canada says I can't. Like, I responded very bitchy. So I handled it poorly. Do you know what I mean? But
you handled it poorly on purpose because you want attention and you want drama. That's why and you're aware of it. That's why you're saying it. I handled it poorly. You want this kind of attention. You want it. You're asking for it.
I'm probably going to go to the sandwich shop that Ariana is opening. Do you know what I mean? I'm probably going to go there, and that will have nothing to do with FFG either.
Ariana is opening sandwich shop
in my state.
With your mama or what?
I can't.
Is it the same Ariana that I'm thinking about?
Reaction channel might want to visit it one day, or might want to go there. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't live my life that way, or else I'd be doing nothing ever.
Yeah. What are you doing? Wait, hold on. Otherwise you'll be doing nothing ever. Well, what have you been doing? What have you been doing? Just give me 3 years. The past 3 years, what have you been doing? If you have not been doing nothing, then what have you been doing? Because you have not been making your own content, that's for sure.
Because Foodie Beauty wants me to. Like,
Foodie Beauty wants me to. Nobody wants you to do anything, Breezy. Nobody gives a shit about you. Nobody gives a shit about you.
Absolutely bitchy and petty that it was
You're bitchy and
unnecessary.
petty.
Like it
Talking,
was
you just talk
unnecessary.
about
She could have just
yourself. That's what
laughed
you
at the
do.
claims or kindly explained me going places. Like when I go places, I don't have FFG or anybody else in mind other than what I want to go to. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know. My part is I was a bitch. I was a bitch back. That's my
I don't
part.
know how the restaurant has to do anything with FFG, but maybe I don't know the whole story. Goat cheese balls. What can be offensive on the goat cheese balls? I don't know.
Part. Hey, Aaron, you don't have enough time in the day to care about your mama's sweaty paws, or you know, I don't know. It's just odd to me. Like when I shut my laptop down, when I put my iPhone down, whatever. Like I'm not thinking of any of these people when I go out and live my everyday life. Do you know what I mean?
When does
So
that? When you
I
go
don't know what to
out?
say.
Hey, excuse me for a moment. When is it that you go out and what is your everyday life? We already know it's foodie beauty reactions, Twitter, and of this crap. That's your everyday life. There's no going out. What are you blabbing about? One time you went to a restaurant, one time to a hookah lounge, and that's it in the course of 1 year.
Mama is a
And a
million
few
times
times
worse than
on the
FFG.
scooter
Like
you
your
were. A few
mama
times on the
deserves that.
scooter we caught you also.
Like as far as FFG goes, he's doing it to everyone else. So like there's my last time sticking up for her. A salty
Last time
t-shirt going to the store near
FFG, I know Sheila. FFG, just so you know, Breezy have said she will never stick up for you again. So you lost it with Breezy, yeah? FFG. Breezy is never gonna stick up for you again, FFG. So just take that into account, yeah?
And hang out with your mom is not sticking it to anyone. No, and I'm not going to pay money to stick it to anybody. That's the thing. If I want to stick it to somebody or be a bitch or whatever, I will just come online and run my mouth. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, exactly.
I'm not that
That's
person.
she even knows that. She's like, I'll come and I'll run my mouth. She says it because she knows that she does that, run her mouth. I would never, if I would put the situation on me, I would never say about, but okay, maybe it's an English language thing.
Yeah, I don't have it like that. Like I don't
Run my
have
mouth.
FFG money, so like
Hey,
I don't
Barney.
go to places to be like fuck you. You know, I go because I want to
Fuck
go.
you.
I wanted the goat cheese balls, and I had them, and they were amazing.
I don't know what the goat cheese balls has to do with
So I don't
anything.
know. Like I'm not expecting anybody to choose sides or to drag her because that's not what I want. Like I have a lot of people who watch me.
She already said that before. She doesn't choose people to pick sides. Breezy, you're repeating yourself. So kind of, are you hinting? Are you kind of hinting? I think you kind of are. I think you are.
Who are fans of her and like please continue to support her, please. Like I said, she's really good at what she does. So yeah, I don't know if I'm supposed to be like as petty and as bitchy and like yes, FFG. But like I don't have that type of like hate or anger towards her. Um, I just don't. I just don't. However, if she chooses to not be so angry anymore, like I would love to do a dual react to Yo Mama and give him a run for his money. I would love to call out every
Do a
single
react.
person
Oh,
he
do
talks
you
about.
hear this? Oh my god.
Once every 5 minutes, a new lie. Like I
Breezy wants to react on your mama. A dual react. What? What?
pause every 5 minutes and call out something. So if you ever want to team up and do a dual reaction and call him out, I would love that. I would love that. So, anyways, FFG should take a vacation too. I think we all need a vacation, but maybe a vacation would do her good. Maybe a vacation. I don't want this to be a whole dragging her thing.
Yeah, what I do is I take a shot of vodka. I'm gonna tell you that's what I do these days. When I was younger, for cramps, I would take a really strong pain medicine.
Because it's just gonna make things worse for me. So like
Nowadays,
I'm
I
not
don't take
dragging her,
this
but if you
pain
want
medicine
that, like
anymore.
let's just calm down a little bit on it because it's just gonna put a like bigger target on me. If that makes sense.
Hey, I have the
Half
new.
the people that are talking about me, I don't really care about. If that makes sense. I just don't. There's certain people I would love to call out, and maybe one day I will spend an entire live stream doing that.
Okay, an entire live stream doing that.
What is that other squished
You're
bee?
so
Little bee,
sweet, Breezy.
Yo
So
Mama. We can do a
sweet.
whole thing like that. But like, I really really truly don't need anybody else's help to like drag them or call
Yeah,
them out.
I'm sure about
So
that. Just so everybody knows,
it
she
would be
even
epic.
says she doesn't need anyone's help to be nasty and to be a bitch. She doesn't need, because she's a professional herself already. She don't need anyone to be able to drag someone else.
I'm saying if she could get over her hatred for me, like just for an hour and a half, so we can drag your mama, that would be a fun time to me. That would be a great time to me.
Mm.
Stop. Why I feel to the fire, be kind and stay kind. I mean, I'm not gonna continue to like kiss somebody's ass who is raging at me left and right, but like I'm not gonna drag her if that makes sense. Hit the like, y'all. Thank you, Freya.
Hit the like,
Thank
hit
you.
the like.
We just get mad on your behalf.
Hello, Tinea Anita. I'm sorry about this. It happens to me also. It's not nice. It's just that it's a reflex from the mouth. It's not a good one. It's how you grew up, I think. And if you were around these people that use this, I know I'm not going to say it now because you made me aware of it. If the Lord's in vain, in name in vain, like this, uh, then automatically you catch on to it. It's a really bad habit. I don't think anyone does it on purpose, really, really like hateful towards the Lord. I think it's just a verbal tick kind of thing. So don't take it too hardcore. That's what I'm advising, especially in this toxic community.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm always shocked by like the people who sit. I'm not talking about any of you guys. Like the people who have heard me say, like I may not necessarily like FFG, but like I respect the hell out of her. She's an animal lover.
Respect the hell out of
like,
her.
Points with me.
You see, she's not stupid, Breezy. She knows. I cannot get on F. I cannot. I just have to play diplomatic now. Good move, Breezy. Good move. You're not that dumb, huh? After all.
And I think she did a really good thing for BBJ. I really think she did. But for some reason, you know, when she's dragging me, it suddenly turns into people forget everything I've said and like, oh, she's talked shit about you anyways. What shit have I talked? I said, I don't necessarily like you. I don't hate you, but I respect like what you've done for BBJ, and I always will. Like that will always outweigh anything.
Okay, we got it already,
Breezy.
Breezy.
In this moment, I'm choosing to remember you did something amazing for an animal who needed help. So that's just how I feel about that. That's just how I feel. Graham said, I am behind in life, and I think no one cares all these things getting better over such small things. It's just sad. It's, I don't know. It's wild. I feel like we should all be able to like who we like, dislike who we want to dislike. I feel like we should be able to go into anybody's chats that we want to. I feel like, you know what I mean? I don't know. That's the whole thing in it.
I also don't know.
That's not necessarily a FFG. I'm just saying in general, like, I see a lot of people mad at whose live streams I'm going into. And, like, I don't know.
Nobody wants you around. Nobody wants you around. Just don't go around. Don't try to claim Miss Popularity or something. Just because you got negative energy going, popularity now from negative energy. Don't go around to other people. Nobody wants you around. That's why.
Like if I go into somebody's live stream, it doesn't mean I support their every action. It doesn't mean that I support what they do or what they say. Sometimes I'm just nosy as hell. Sometimes
I can't stand when she uses the word nosy. She's nosy. I'm nosy. I'm nosy.
People are watching my every
she uses it all the time, and she knows it pisses me off because it's like a little child. You can't. I'm so nosy. You know, like trying to be cute, basically saying I'm a fucking curious bitch, but in a nice way, saying I'm so nosy. I'm so tired of these cute words, really.
And I'll see somebody live who they hate, and I'll just go in to be a petty ass bitch for 2 minutes. Sometimes I do that too.
You do that all the time, Breezy.
Like, it doesn't mean I'm supporting anybody. Like
you do it all the time.
Somebody, you guys will know, right? Like I'm pretty vocal about that.
You're too vocal sometimes, not all the time.
It really was. Hi, lady. So yeah, like that will always outweigh any feelings I may have for FFG.
FFG, okay. It's just a long time talking about FFG, huh?
Is not your friend. I'm still gonna go on the hating your mama. I will still go on calling him out when and if I feel like it. But I'm not gonna be supporting certain people over here who continue to like drag me and rage at me, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's how I feel too, Freya. You don't get attention there anyways unless you So I guess I have to make an announcement now since the target's on my back. I'm not saying any of this shit about FFG. Just FYI, since I have to say it. It's just kind of scary to me too that like one person can hold so much power over everybody else. Like if they dislike you, then you're shunned from the community.
You see, Breezy, that's called, yeah, it's nice that you're not, that as I said, you're not stupid. You're observing about how this power play thing kind of works. That's why you're not daring to talk bad about FFG. And you're telling, I'm not telling people to take sides. So you know about this, that even how quickly people can be shut out of a community. Yes, you've seen Kaya. But the thing is that it's coming to you too, slowly. It's coming. You're making it easier. The way you're acting now and pissing off the people around you. You're making it faster. That it's gonna come faster. Your fall down. Unless you listen to my advice that I'm giving you every day, and you become a better person, a person of dignity and respectful and all that, as you should be at your age of 40 years old.
Really talk shit.
Talk like a grown up, act like one too.
Yeah, so I guess that's it. I will never align with people who want me to hate who they hate. I still like them, but not support everything they say or do. Yeah, I mean, there's people who go in Bali's chat when she's raving about me. I'm not
Hello, Breezy.
You know what I mean? It's like
Breezy. Did you see I got mentioned?
Really just like to float around.
I got Breezy. Thanks for thinking about me, Breezy. You made my day. You made my day, Breezy. You think about me.
Like who I like or follow who I
and
like.
how do you know, Breezy? How do you know that people go into my chat? How do you know this? I'm flattered. You gave me you looked my way. You looked my way. Wow.
You don't know GB personally. You don't know Bali personally.
You know me personally. We've been friends for quite some time. In DMs privately.
And that's it. Like, it's just crazy. It's just crazy to me. If I did that shit, I'd have nobody in here watching because most of you guys watch everybody. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what people do.
Alienate
people watch
like
everybody.
Like, if I kick everybody out,
what do you want? People just to watch you? You?
It's wild. I don't get the thinking, but like I said, I thought maybe we could team up or something, but she has no interest in doing that. So I can definitely react to your mama on my own if I should feel like it.
Oh God, Breezy.
I'm not really in the mood, to be honest.
Let's check. I'm curious if maybe it's gonna be a laugh. She can react on your mama. I can react on her reacting on your mama. It's gonna be fun. Let's take it like that. I
pledge allegiance to Breezy and the
Breezy.
United
Breezy, if you react to your mama, like give me a heads up so I can react on you during that time. And when you're gonna be right about some points, I will give you right. I'll say, yeah, Breezy's right in what she's saying here. So let's do that, Breezy. Let's do that. Let's get that going.
That's okay. It's so weird. Like, I think I remember it was like Peggy Hill got so mad at me when I was doing what Foodie Beauty Twitter is saying, and like, oh hell no, she's not gonna profit off our tweets. Like, to be honest, I think what certain
you see, Breezy, you're getting people mad. The people in the community creators, the people, everyone. Because you're retweeting and people don't like that because you're making money. They're making profit off of our tweets, out of other people's content. Breezy, you're pissing people off. You think that people don't seeing. Just because your stupid audience doesn't see it doesn't mean that all the people around in the community don't see it. Oh dear, you're so dumb. You're so dumb that you really think that this is gonna play out for you in the good, in the long run. Very, very sad. I don't know who's advising you. Whoever's advising you, being diplomatic is a good advice, but that's the only thing you could possibly do. You can't now start bitching at FFG and everybody.
People aren't realizing how many more followers did any of these people get because I'm covering like their hilarious tweets. Do you know what I mean?
Their hilarious tweets.
Anybody out or covering what they're saying gets them more exposure. So I don't know. It was like a huge problem for a while with certain people that I was covering Foodie Beauty Twitter and Foodie Beauty Reddit. But like, if anybody doesn't want their tweets to be seen, I don't know what to say. Like, it's a public platform.
Yeah, but it's not for you to steal. But it's not for you
intimidating
to
and
steal, Breezy. That's the whole point. But it's not for you to steal. You can't do that. I also can't take from Netflix and record on my phone the Netflix show and then go and say, "Yeah, this is I did this," and make money from that. My ass will be so fast in jail, like that I can't even blink twice.
Or you're unsure that, and you don't want it to be seen by anybody else other than two people. Like, I just wouldn't tweet. I just wouldn't.
Then tweet your
write on
thing. Then
public
tweet whatever
platforms,
you
you know what I
want.
mean?
Tweet
Because
your
anybody
own
at any
shit.
time
That's the
can look
whole
at
the
what you're
point. What
saying
people are telling you.
and want to talk about it. And
Stupid girl. That's what people are. Make your own content. Tweet your own shit.
God forbid somebody would retweet it, and more people would see. Oh my gosh, God forbid that.
You see, also, my friend Anita, she said, stop using the Lord's name in vain. You know, Anita, she went. You know, Breezy went to troll a church. You know, she went to make fun of an entire church. You know that, Anita? And you know, Anita, that Breezy is using always the Lord's name in vain.
Well, like stuff with Peggy Hill, which is fine too. But it's just so weird. It's so weird how this community works. It's odd to me. Um, for the most part, I do my own thing. And I don't really like click with anybody. I'm not in anybody's clique.
No,
You
you can't, because you can't click with anyone, because nobody wants to work with a piece of shit. That's fact. Nobody wants to have a friend with a piece of shit. Nobody wants to associate with a piece of shit. Nobody wants to work with a piece of shit. That's why you're never gonna have any. You're not never gonna be in any clique and never any clan or with any friends. Just like you are in real life, just the same as in real life is applied. You're applying it to your life now on the internet too. But it's your own fault, because this is all from your own doings and your own actions that it's like this. Maybe if people wouldn't have known how you were in real life, a freak in real life, maybe on the internet they would have thought, oh, look, she's cool. But you made it sure that nobody can think that you're cool. And you're making it sure that people think of you shitty. And that this is your game, and you think it's going to play out for you well, but it's not.
My own clip.
You're going to cry in the end. In the end, you're going to be crying.
You don't. Your mama is a mean girl. I personally think he got expelled from the Madden community for his toxicity. He was definitely shunned. I don't think anybody over there likes him. Freedom Deep said, "Well, just give it time." Oh, your comment went away. Hold on. Well, it didn't completely go away. I'm just on StreamYard, and it goes up, and I have a hard time finding it. Let me pull up the live on my phone. Let me. Give me 1 second, you guys. Okay. Your mama's a mean girl. Oh, wait. I think I read that one. Oh, Freedom Deep said, "Well, just give it time. She hated Shannon, and now she's BFFs. I think FFG is funny, but too hostile. I wish people would seek to understand instead of jumping to assumptions." Yeah, I mean, I think I've come to the conclusion, or I feel okay with whether she likes me or hates me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. I definitely won't be thinking
I'm going to
about
speed it up.
after this. I said what I needed to say.
Yeah, you said it. We already got it. We already got it, Breezy. You're diplomatic and whatever. You don't hate FFG, but
this is where we stand, FFG. I will never hate you as much as you.
Okay, we got it.
I didn't go to a restaurant to piss you off. When I go to a sandwich shop, it also won't be to piss you off. It'll be because it's only 45 minutes away from me and I want to go. If you ever want to team up and call up Yo Mama, I would love to do that.
Wow.
Even if you want to just put your feelings aside, I would love to do that. And you can go back to hating me.
I know for a fact FFG, even if she would want to do that with regards to Your Mama, I know for a fact that she would never do it with Breezy. That's just, I don't even have to think about it. That's just known fact for me. FFG would never say, okay, Breezy, I want to do it with, no way, never. Breezy, that's pretty rich that you would assume that she would consider it. Wow.
I will no longer be defending against what everybody says about you, but I won't be talking shit about you. I
won't be talking shit about you. I'm just telling people to pick sides. But no, I'm not telling them to pick sides. But I'm kind of telling them to pick sides. That's what I'm doing.
Somebody just trying to do the best you can, and I think that you were judged unfairly for a lot of ways. I think parenting is hard, and I think especially it's really hard. It's really hard. So I don't think you deserved most of the hate that you got, like at all, or people judging you as a mom. And I hope you're doing amazing. I hope those two are doing simply amazing. Damn it, Breezy, now I want goat cheese. Oh, it's so good. They just kind of like melts in your mouth. I don't know how else to describe it.
That's how
But if you
that's what
look up
cheese
the
does. It
recipe,
melts in the
look up the
mouth,
recipe and just
Breezy.
try to recreate it. Those
That's
things are
what
absolute heaven.
cheese does. It
Absolute
melts in the
heaven. I
mouth.
would go back once a week if I could just for those. Maybe 5 times a week if I could just for those.
Okay.
I'm having a great day. I'm having a great day.
Why
One
don't
of the
you,
things
if
I'll
you
do
like
is
it
just
so
after
much,
I
it's not something hard. You just have to go buy goat cheese, check out the recipe, make it once yourself, and then you can make it all the time. You can eat it every day and make it yourself. You can even film that, Breezy. That can be contact and saying, I like these balls so much. I checked out the recipe, I got the ingredients, and today I want to make it together. I want to replicate this together and see how it turns out. It's not going to be good on the first time. For sure, it will be good on the second time. You can do stuff like that, Breezy. You can, come on, your brain works. I don't have to give you ideas.
I woke up with love in my heart. I woke up not hating anybody. I woke up really grateful, and I woke up sober. So life is good
I
on my
woke up.
end. Life is really
Usually,
good. So have
usually
a good.
even people that drink, they wake up kind of. No, there's cases where they still have alcohol when they wake up, but very rare. But we woke up with a good mind, with a good heart. Since when did this happen? Because I can't remember you being a nice person since a long time ago. And even when I remember you being a nice person to me, I think that was fake, because that's in the end what I concluded with you, that you're fake.
Eating. Stella, I think I'm just getting burgundy and gold to transition from fall to Christmas. Are you getting your nails done? I want buffalo cheese. Does Chantal ship to the Western world? I'm so sorry I was busy. I only followed Breezy because she's oh no, Joe, that's gonna be a whole rumor now. Oh my gosh. Alex said Breezy handles herself with class. I respect that. It's something certain people will never have and can't buy. I'm sitting in my car ready to drive home. I have no idea where all this stems from. Wow. And it's not like I'm not trying to this isn't any new tea. I haven't said anything that
It's not any
can't find. But I know it's gonna get spun and I know people are gonna take this out of context. Basically, what I want you to take away from this is no, I didn't go to a restaurant to piss anybody off.
Wow, Breezy, you really stuck on this. I know it's interesting. You can say it once and people will hear the recording. You've said this now like 10 times already. Like, I know you like to repeat yourself, and that's your strategy. Repetitiveness is manipulation. But this is too much. This is just too much.
The situation like a complete bitch. And I did. I did.
I did.
And when I was confronted with it, to learn from you guys, when I was confronted with it and people were like, oh, you went there just because FFG likes it, and like tagging FFG, like, I handled myself like an absolute.
Okay, so what I get from this is that she went to eat these goat cheese balls with her mom, and she went to the place where FFG probably said that she likes to go or something like that. And then that was interpreted because of, I presume that I'm deducting this myself with my little brain. So putting it all together. So then FFG took in account that Breezy was insulting because she went with her mom there, and it was FFG's favorite restaurant. So FFG got insulted because of that. Well, Breezy, it is kind of strange because you're not so smart. If you really went from all the places, you really went to a place that you heard FFG saying, then you cannot tell me it's a coincidence. Yeah, that means that you're a fucking bitch and you're looking for drama. That's why you're looking to piss people off, and you're looking for people to have a reason to mention you, even if it's in the negative. You want to just be mentioned. You want people to be talking about you all day long. That's it. Even if it's like foodie beauty, hate talk, negative talk. You think it's going to run good for you in the long run, but you're not foodie beauty. It's not going to, because you're stealing other people's tweets and content. That's why. This is why this doesn't work for you, the strategy that you got going, because you got to make your own content and make your own tweets.
And I could have been a better person. I could have laughed at the response and be like, that's silly. I could have said in detail of why I wanted to go, just in case anybody needed that cleared up. I was a bitch to somebody who didn't deserve it. They had an impression in their head, and I responded absolutely horribly. I could have handled myself better. Like, in my head, I'm like, this is absolutely ridiculous. Like, I know FFG she's big to so many people. She's a main part of their day. She's a main part of whatever. Like, she's just not that to me, if that makes sense.
So why are you talking so much about her? You mentioned her. We talked. We're done. Stop it, Breezy. Move on.
Probably did deserve a little bit of hate after that.
Move on.
I probably did.
Yeah, you did, because I'm not. Now that I think about it, it's for sure you did it on purpose. Like, from all the restaurants in the world, you would pick just that one out of random. It sounds to me like, for example, for example, Breezy, let's say that you like, I don't know what you like because you never share anything. You don't have personality. So you can't say what you cooked, what you ate, nothing, where you went, because you don't got anything to talk about. But if you would tell me that you didn't like, or whatever that you liked, for example, didn't like or liked something specific, like lasagna. Let's get lasagna, yeah. And then after what? After some time, if it would be after a month or something, and lasagna is pretty common. We're talking now a specific restaurant or something, a branch. Lasagna is a very common food that anybody can make. I'm just trying to make an example. But then you would hear me talking about lasagna. Of course, Breezy would relate it. You'd be like, "What the fuck?" Like just a few days ago, I was talking about lasagna. Coincidences don't happen like that. So I think, yeah, you did this in order to get. Why do people know that you went to this restaurant in the first place? Why did you mention it? Why didn't you heard FFG mention it? Why didn't you just go there and eat your thing and be quiet? Be quiet. Why did you have to share this information? There's a point why you shared this information knowing that FFG had already spoken about this restaurant, right? Breezy, like, come on, people aren't that fucking dumb.
A long time ago now. I can't even remember the month. It was so long ago, like nearly a year ago. So like time has passed.
I don't know what to say.
From it. But I guess I have to put a disclaimer in now. I will be going to a sandwich shop when it opens or when I'm able to, and it has absolutely nothing to do with anybody at all. Like at all. Nobody. Not a soul. It has to do with me.
That's that she makes it so that you Breezy, that you tonify, put this in such tone that makes it suspicious. It has not to do anything with, oh, I'm going to a sandwich shop.
To treat my mom and me wanting to go somewhere.
Yeah,
That's it. So I got short nails because of my cupcakes, but they're so long now. I got short nails too. What did Claudia say? Let's see. I'm scrolling up. I have 2 rings picked out, a pear shape and an emerald shape. That's wow. I'm having a great day. I'm going engagement. Oh, congratulations on your engagement, Claudia. That's awesome. Life plus Cindy is straining. What happened to Life plus Cindy? I'm confused. It's okay to be yeah, thank you. Chris said, this all sounds ridiculous to me. This all sounds competitive to me. I cannot believe you have to defend. I think why I'm still defending it is because of how I handled it, just to be very clear. No, nobody should jump to any conclusions of why I go places. When I go to Walmart later today, it also has nothing to do with anybody else. But I think people aren't easy to forgive, like a certain somebody, of how I handle the situation. But it's not like, I don't know, like what I consider bitchy is mild compared to some people on here. So my response was gross. I mean, it wasn't even gross. My response was bitchy. But like nearly a year later,
you are gross. You see, even use the word for yourself because you know that you're gross. I catch you all the time that you know that you're gross. You know that you're terrible and gross and disgusting.
See, and look what life has been.
Oh God, not now.
I just don't want it to become such a thing. Like,
No, I can't talk.
People pinning BREEEZY and FFG against each other, like, because I'm not part of the fight. Like, I'm not part of this hate. I'm not part of any of that. I don't want to be either. Like, I have enough of my own shit going on. Like, I'm a single mom. I'm a single mom who's in pain most of the time. I'm tired. I sometimes, like, I don't know. I just want to cry. I'm so tired. But like, I really don't have it in me to like go at FFG like she wants to do to me. The only person I'm interested in calling out for their actual hypocrisy and all of that, like, is your mama. Your mama. While people are thinking I'm conspiring to take whoever down, like, the only person I want to take down is your mama a few notches, if that makes sense. I think he's an absolute liar. I think he is exactly what he hates about everybody else. Like, he's channels who talk about clean beauty. So he is what he hates. He is. And this is going to be like one of the only things I will ever be defending FFG about on here. It's like your mama sat there and called her out for the same shit he does. He's like, why does she always have to call people bitches? Imagine that's the only thing, bitches, 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 bitches. And then he was mad that she called him.
You can't even you can't even talk.
How many times? I remember when he came into this community, the only way he referred to me was by calling me a fat bitch. The only way he referred.
You're not whatever. That's just also slang. He already apologized. He apologized for that. He apologized, and he didn't say it to you specifically. Stop it, Breezy. Just stop it.
To any of the women in this community was referring to us as fat bitches.
So what's the problem? Now you're gonna take it all personally. You're gonna go take that out of context and
what? Calling everybody fat bitches and then be like, you shouldn't call people a bitch. That's all you got? A bitch? Like, come on, yo, mama, seriously, seriously. And he says people go too far. You know, when he came into the community, he spent hours talking about my.
Breezy, you're an elderly abuser, yeah, and you're an elderly abuser with police records. You have said about me that I am a what? You've called me predator. You've called me many things. How dare you say about someone else, you know?
And how she must have been playing alone while I was out drinking, and he's tried to paint the world that I did a hate crime. He's still trying to tell people I did a hate crime. He's an absolute liar. He is. And he goes IRL. He was even bragging. And by the way, he would be very stupid to ever approach my baby daddy. But he was bragging he could get my baby daddy on his channel. Like, isn't that going too far? Isn't that cow tipping? You aren't friends in real life. You happen to live maybe a few miles apart, like, but you aren't friends, and you aren't seeing him around. So, like, stop with that. He's done shit that goes too far, but yet he screams at what FFG does. You know, it's wild to me. It's hypocritical. Yeah. Phrase that I wish your mama would go away. I reported his channel. It's hateful. Or at least he needs to, like, stop being a hypocrite, which he likes to call everybody else. He doesn't necessarily have to go away, I guess. Like, it's YouTube, it's whatever. Everybody could have a channel. But I think he needs to reevaluate what the fuck happened and where he's going with his channel. There's only going to be so.
Whoa, you're saying that you're. Where are you going with your channel, Breezy? Wait a moment. Where are you going with your life? Where are you going with your life? Other people, you know, this is for them entertainment or whatever. Maybe some extra buck, but they make their own content. But where are you going with your life? Because other people I see married, living with their family, children. What are you doing? What are you doing with your life that you think that you have the right to talk the way you do? Like you talk like as if you're from above. You talk about the other people like from above, looking below. Like what the fuck? You're such scum that I can't even look low to find you. I have to buy I don't know what kind of microscope to get to be able to see you because you're so gross and so low.
And like rage about me. I'm not currently doing anything that I haven't been arrested in like what over a decade. Like in my 20s, I was doing bad. But that was in my 20s. Like, I'm 40 years old now.
Yeah, you should be doing better at 40. That's exactly my point. You should be doing much better at 40 now.
In a long time, I shouldn't say at all. Like, I've clearly been arrested, but like not for ages. Like, you're not going to find any new dirt on me.
I'm not doing anything bad. I'm not doing anything bad. You're doing it bad every day. Every day you're being a scum and a shit of a person, a liar, a hypocrite, gross, a recluse to society.
Talk about girl world. Sometimes 3 if it's a really good day and I have the extra time. But do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not currently hurting anybody. Me telling Foodie Beauty she's eating herself to death.
You're hurting me, Breezy. You're hurting me. You've hurt me. Our friendship meant so much to me. And you're hurting me by not letting me fix you. So you become a lady. A respected one.
It just doesn't. So I don't know. He doesn't necessarily have to go away, but he should probably stop what he's doing because he's going to look like a really good fool when
you go away. Go away. Go away. Go away.
Choose to start calling out his every lie and everything else. He's
gonna come with content. Come with content. Come with content.
To get on my channel and say exactly how he really feels about this yo mom and all the shit he said. Like he's gonna feel dumb. So no, he can't even keep his wife happy. I mean, but that's enough.
How does he know what the hell? Hey, Breezy. Wait. How do you know about his wife and what he's doing with his wife? He even banned me because I talk too much about you. Even though me and you are friends, you know. But he protected you regards that, and now you're trashing him that his wife is not happy with him. From where until where did you get this conclusion? From where? He doesn't really talk, and when he talks about his wife, or it's always fun, normal stuff. I've never heard it. He never talks about his personal problems. Point, and you do. How dare you put his family matters in your mouth? That's where you're gonna piss the people off. You're really gonna piss the people off. Where your mama's gonna really say, I don't know. Nowadays, I don't know what to think about him. But your mama's gonna say, like, well, fucking shut your mouth. Don't ever talk about my marriage, you fucking freak. I protected you when people were talking to you about being a mother, and now you're talking about my marriage, and you're lying about my marriage on top of it too. You're lying, because I know for a fact there's no problem, your mama's wife or something. I don't know for a fact, but it wouldn't come to my mind to be thinking this. Why would I be thinking about this? Why, Breezy, are you thinking about this? Why are you thinking about your mama's marriage? You creep, you creep.
His wife has cheated. She has. He should probably stop worrying about.
Happy Monday, Edna.
Like, don't worry about me, FFG, whoever else.
So don't worry about his marriage. Do you hear yourself, Breezy? You just said about his marriage that his wife is not happy with him. Why? Why do you worry? Why do you think about this? And then tell people, don't worry about. Do you understand how fucked up you come across? And do you understand that this fucks my head every day? With this, I'm trying to work, with you on you to get you to a better place in life, positioning. But you just make it impossible. It scratches my mind. Just the things that you say from one second to the next.
About the woman in your own home that clearly is being left every weekend.
What is being left every weekend? How do you know that she's left? Do you have a camera in your mama's house that I don't know about or something, and you can see what they're doing there? Please tell me, do you have a camera? I don't want to see it. I don't care for your mama to want to know more about his life or anything like that. I liked him as an entertainer once upon a time. But tell me, do you have a camera that you see everything that's going on, who's leaving when, and what they're talking and like this? Because it seems to me like you have this kind of cameras, or people show you these kind of informations. Share it with the world if you have that. That means that you got the hottest gossip going on in town. Not just regards to your mama, but I'm sure you have more cameras everywhere. In FFG's house, one in your mama's house, one in who else's house, in everyone's, maybe even in my house you have one. It could even be that in my house, but yet I'm not so important, so probably not. In Marty's house you've got one going there.
Oh, it's okay. There's not really any fighting, Jack. It's kind of like me just addressing.
It's just me trying to clear my name and me to look good, and this is what this show is about today. It's about me trying to fix my reputation and trying to look good. That's it. That's why I'm repeating everything 10 times
on YouTube right now.
On YouTube right now.
On your phone while in the shower. Wait, what are you talking about? Tell me. Hey, Earl. Good to see you.
Hey, Earl.
So what I thought. Hold on. I want to ask if you guys consider this cow tipping.
You're a cow.
He reached out to the band that did FFG's intro, right? And then in the chat, people were saying that they DM'd the band and sent them the link so they could go watch Yo Mama's stream on FFG. Is that not cow tipping? Like, this band and the FFG thing? God, here I am defending her. This band and the FFG thing is between.
I'm defending her. Do you hear? I'm defending FFG. You heard? She's defending you. Oh God, she's defending you. FFG, this is what you needed. Breezy to come to your defense.
Your mama to get involved during the middle of it. Like who? I don't understand that. He reached out to the band. Sending the band or the group or the two people, whatever you want to call them, links to Yo Mama's stream so they can go see what FFG is saying about them. Like, isn't that cow tipping? Or at least going, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like one channel is starting to fight. Yeah, I definitely didn't start a fight with the channel who's coming at me. You too, Claudia.
Which channel? Which channel? Hey, what's going on? What channel's starting a fight? It's not me. I don't think it's not me. She would have mentioned. Well, which channel? We got some update. I have to research. Someone's trying to pick a fight. Who?
Again, congratulations. You have so many more exciting times ahead for you. I can't wait. I can't wait to hear about them. You can't afford to get my nails done. Gotta do it myself, so I don't bother. You could get gel on like Amazon, or I might be talking about something tomorrow, possibly with a code maybe and you can wait for that. But you can do gel manicures at home, and it's much cheaper. Do you know, I was so pissed off. I went to go get my gel taken off my feet and toes.
Oh God, this is gonna be stupid.
And I got a little pedicure because
you got a little pedicure. Who's looking at your toes, Breezy, these days? Breezy, who's looking at your toes? I don't think any man's looking at your. Are you showing them again on the camera that you're getting pedicures? Is it, or you're doing this just for yourself? I really got shit going on. I already canceled 2 calls for this crap. Breezy, you're affecting my work. You see what I'm talking about, Breezy? No, but I can, whatever. I'll manage. I have to go anyways in half an hour. I can still do half an hour. Breezy, who's looking at your feet? That's my question. Who is looking at your feet? Send me the link. I want to see them. I have only that one picture with your green where you have mint green nail polish on the toes. I want another one. I want a new foot picture also.
I needed it. So that was $68. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing my nails at home now.
Yeah, that's a lot. $68 is a lot.
The place I go to,
I find it is a lot.
If you think about that, like for me, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm old. I think of all the places $68 could have went, and that was like with tip and everything else. Like I think of all the places that $68 could have went to for just getting my gel taken off.
Yeah, that's expensive.
My feet scrubbed, and I am so mad at myself. So tomorrow, if you also need a mani and pedi, I think it's going to be tomorrow. 98% sure I'm going to be talking about it tomorrow.
Of course. What else can we be talking about? Let's also show the feet then. Don't be a tease, you know. You don't, anyways, don't have a problem with showing feet, so show that, you know. I think.
Freedom Deep said I said it was cow tipping in his chat yesterday. They said it wasn't because it wasn't him going IRL. But like, did he know that band? Like, what business was it of Yo Mama's to reach out to the group who did FFG's intro or who wrote it or whatever, created it? Like, what business is it of his?
Because it's a band, Breezy. It's a band. It's a band. It's a public band. What's the problem? It's not like he reached out to her mother or someone in her private life. That would be fucked up. He didn't. He just reached out to some band. So, and unlike you, that chose churches.
2 people. Isn't that between them? If she's mad at them, whatever else, isn't that between them? Like, what does Your Mama's community have any business DMing them? Did you hear what FFG said about you? You should check out this link. Like, isn't that weird? I don't know.
No, you're weird. Yes, you're weird.
In the sense of like, well, they created it. Of course, you know, they might want to see royalties from it. Like, I kind of get that argument. Actually, I do, because if you create something, like, you want to be acknowledged or paid for your work, right? So, like, but whatever the issue is, like, I still think it's between them. Like, it's none of Your Mama's business. But that's what Your Mama does. He inserts himself. He'll DM people, reach out to people, talk like shit about people.
This is what Your Mama does. Well, Breezy, is it not right that every fucking day you fucking mention other creators' names? Like, don't damn have a show where you don't mention anybody else in the community, just yourself and your life and Foodie Beauty, who you're reacting on and stealing her content from. And nowadays, every day you at least mention 4 names of other people. And you're telling me that other people are looking for trouble and want to infiltrate themselves? Or are you looking for bait and trying to infiltrate yourself in everybody's mouth and lives? Because you want to be famous. Even if it's infamous, you want to be out there.
But then if you react to Foodie and say her hands are huge, you've gone too far.
A name dropper, exactly. That's exactly the right word. Name dropper. Those people are pathetic, the name droppers. That they need to drop names in order to get what they want, their interest. Wow.
I don't know. If anything, whatever. If they look like families, it's not like I'm going out to the bars and pubbing. Like, it's pretty much just me and my family who sees my feet and my nails. So nobody else is. So I guess I'm not that worried about it. Tony said, I love the fact that all ages have so much fun in Breezy's chat. I love it too. Foodie's hands are huge. They don't even look real anymore. They are shocking, alarming, and she should be worried. They should be that's okay, Jack. It's okay. If you're wondering who FFG is, she's somebody that really gets under Foodie Beauty's skin. Like, she rescued BBJ from Foodie Beauty. Like, Foodie was trying to euthanize her. And the community kind of, we didn't know what to do. Like, we had been watching these cats forever, and suddenly she was dumping them again. She kept talking about putting down BBJ. And FFG stepped up and made a little plan and rescued the cat. So I always will always respect her for that. Does she handle things well all the time? No. Does she act really mean sometimes? Yes. If you don't get in line with what she says, can you be shunned from the community? Yes. But but she's still damn good at what she does. She's really damn good at what she does. Feet pics. I don't currently have any, but I care about you too, Vicky. The music was from the free music. Sometimes creators take back their music. She wrote to find out why it was wrong. I think Yo-Yo and Messy are the ones causing trouble. Well, if you look back, our little girl world, all we really did before they got here is we reacted to Food Beauty and we weren't all fighting each other. At least not over here. I know there's a community of people who all fight and sue each other, but like that's not really what we did. We all just kind of did our own thing, and people liked the reaction channels they wanted to watch. As soon as Jessica and Your Mama came, it seems like doxes were going around.
As soon as Jessica and Your Mama came,
the channels to turn. He was supposed to have everybody fighting, and he was going to make money basically. He was going to profit.
Hey, everybody fighting! Wow.
And all the foodie reaction channels talking about each other.
Yeah.
As far as Jessica goes, I don't think she's doing it for profit. I think she's very sick, and she honestly gets off on like.
Look! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Suffering.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! She's not doing this for profit. No, Jessica just gets off. Wow! Like, what goes, Breezy? What the fuck goes on in your mind? Seriously, these are your thoughts at night?
Shit that she's done, and I haven't even talked about it on here.
Hey, Young T Chance, I hope you're doing well today on this lovely Monday.
I would say I hate it when people say it to me, but Jessica often shares community posts when Foodie Beauty's dragging the mom or talking about my child. Jessica will share them. So I think it's very sick. I'm trying to still word this.
I will ask Jessica. I have her email. That she's being accused of this now, of posts that. So Breezy said that Jessica posted something regarding mom shaming her. Jessica, I will ask her. But I'll ask her personally. I will ask her this. Jessica, have you ever posted any post where you mom shamed Breezy? Because I don't think so. I don't think Jessica would feel the reason why, unless it's relating to something else. But just for Jessica to mom shame and post, no, that doesn't make any sense to me.
I'm still trying to word this nicely, and I don't know why. I think it's very sick the extent she goes to fuck with other people's minds, like Val, for instance.
Extent to fuck with other people's minds? You, with your repetitive parrot manipulation? Whoa, what extent do you go to? You go already to psychotic extent.
You know, they fuck with her and pretend to be 500 different K's. They pretend to be the officer in her city. They pretend to be all these people. Jessica actually has Val's ex-boyfriends on her channel. It's happened multiple times. But the sick part is...
Again, name dropping. Already, okay, today, who she name dropped already? We had FFG. I don't even know. It's enough people. FFG, Your Mama. She mentioned me. Now we have Jessica. Now we have name dropping. Just Breezy, stop talking. Talk about your show, about your content, about your life. For what I care, your sobriety, over and over again. But stop the name dropping. Stop talking about other people's business. You say that Your Mama came into this and he started putting creators and talking. Well, what are you doing right now? You're being no better. You're being no better. I'm not saying he did that, but I'm saying this is what you are doing right now. You're talking about all this crap. FFG, and I don't hate you, and let's make a FFG. I would like to react together against Your Mama with you, and come on, get it together. Be normal.
Because I'm hoping Enchanted Roses hears this one day.
Enchanted Roses.
Jessica times me out or blocks me. Her and this other person. So
what are you doing in there?
Or talk or anything, or they block you and ban you.
What are you doing in there? Mind your own business. I told you, mind your own business. You don't know what's going on there. I don't even know myself. I don't. That's why I don't talk. When I don't know about certain things, I just don't talk. I don't want to get to know too much. I don't want to get involved.
So basically, Jessica and her crew pretend to be all these people.
Jessica and her crew. Who's the crew of Jessica? I kind of know a little bit, but a little bit about the community, more than I did before. But Jessica has no crew. I don't know who's some people that communicate within the community a little bit more because of this discords and all of these applications that exist. But crew, I don't know, maybe I'm missing out on that one. There's a crew of Jessica.
They call her phone all day, every day.
All the call her phone. I don't have her phone number. I never called Jessica once. I don't have. I wouldn't know why to call her.
Called CPS, got CPS involved. Her and Jessica do this weird shit, and
Listen,
CPS being involved and somebody's child being removed out of their home wasn't enough. They're still fucking with this girl day in, day out.
Look at this. Stop it.
It's weird to me how you, as a mom.
Oh my God, she's going. Breezy, you see, this is where you piss me off. And the thing is that I don't have a lot of time. 10 more minutes, and I gotta go to real life shit. I might be back later. I want to go out to the pub actually today. We'll see what I'm gonna be doing today. It's a new day. It's a new week. But you see, this is where you fuck up, Breezy. This is exactly where you fuck up. You're now talking about other people with their children. You should just not be talking about that after all the dramas you said and accused people of talking about your kid. You should be the last one to be talking about matters like this, but you're doing it because you want to infiltrate yourself in drama.
I'm not saying Val was the best parent or mother of the year, but I'm saying, like, how is this helping anything?
Hey, Nova.
At all. They banned you Tuesday, and if you go into Val's chat and you're not Jessica's crew, they block you and ban you. So I even went in there. They have people pretending to be me all the time. Like, I actually went in there, and had Val actually checked my name, she would have seen it's me. But they're like, fake Breezy. Oh, that's really purple glitter. Like, I literally went in there, and they're telling her it's purple glitter and a fake Breezy, and then they blocked me. So you can't help the situation. They have so much control over that.
Listen.
And that's not even the end of it. You should see.
Hey, deranged Vanya. I hope you're doing well.
I need to send a text to see if I should say this or not.
Oh, she needs to send a text. Who's she writing to? She has an advisor. Hey, look. Look. Probably her or who knows?
I'm texting you right now.
I think her, yeah.
If I don't mention it right now, just know it'll probably come up one way or another. But I like to get you to say something. So stay on Discord unless it's a community you are really involved in. That's really good advice, actually. I have left several Discords. I think I'm in my own. I'm in Ray's. But other than that, I left several. You know what? It's just everything's become so toxic anymore. You just
are you serious?
Oh, wait, I agree, Sunshine, as much as you've never.
It's become toxic for you. So stop adding to the toxicity.
Having Val's ex-boyfriends on her channel.
Why are you talking about shit like this?
She's so closely involved, getting CPS calls.
She's just looking for trouble. That's what she's doing at the end of the day.
They contacted somebody's mom who showed up at Val's house.
And then she knows that's the thing. That's the thing. She knows exactly I'm reacting on her. She knows. I know, Breezy, you're watching my channel. She knows I react on her, and she knows that I will say, look at this, like I did now. And then automatically other people will hear about it. And then who's going to be a topic of discussion? Breezy. And she just wants to be famous, even if it's infamous.
I would think so. But we can't say anything because Jessica admits she's messy. So don't mention it, because she's already said it. Okay, I'm going to say it. So Jessica, Messica, and her crew have a very nasty
crew.
They sent me an email.
If somebody knows, hey, I'm really asking you because we are all kind of know each other here. If somebody knows who is this Jessica's crew, please also let me know. I'm curious. And Jessica, I haven't even seen her a lot on the internet. Honestly, I haven't seen her, but also I don't get notifications. But somebody would have told me, hey, Jess is on. I haven't seen her, so I don't know why are we talking about Jessica right now. Why am I doing it? I'm doing it because of Breezy, fucking Breezy.
On this, but they sent me a link and they put 911, and it just so happened to be one of the days where I said, if you're going
fucking Breezy,
reach out to me, I'm here for you. It just happened to be one of those days. I didn't enter the Discord, but I may or may not have passed that shit out like candy.
Like candy.
Yep. You want to know what I saw in that Discord? People telling others to go unalive themselves, and why don't you just off yourself? Every single post is something. I think I saw Jacqueline. They have nudes of people that they're sharing. There was pictures of Jacqueline. There's a bunch of pictures of Val. They're disgusting. These people are disgusting. Absolutely vile. Do you want to know?
You know what I will be doing? I will tell you guys what I'm doing. I'm just updating you because I see you're here, and I do have to go, but I just have to take a phone call. So what I will do, I won't kill the stream This is in 15 minutes. I won't kill the stream, but I will put it I'll put it on mute so you don't hear me talking. I don't think you need to know what I'm talking about. But I'll put it on mute and I'll put this on pause. And then when I'm done with my phone call, I'll come back and I'll continue this. I'm just letting you know from now. So I'm not saying for you to hang out in the chat, but you can check back, and so it will be 3 o'clock. I don't think the phone call will be longer than 15 minutes. So 15 minutes break. You can consider the live is not going to be over, not killed. I'm not going to kill the live stream because I'm sure that we still got shit to cover. And but in from 3 o'clock to 15, even if it's not killed, this stream it's still going. It's just muted, so I can take that phone call. Okay, we can continue.
On my Discord, we talk about family, friends, events, the cakes we're making, like none of that shit goes on. Like it's not normal to have a Discord telling people to go unalive themselves, to go off themselves. It's not normal to share people's nudes in there. Do you know how many nudes I've seen? Do you know how many? That place is toxic.
How many
Jessica,
nudes?
since you wanted me to join so badly, I won't be joining, but I'll say it again. I handed that link out like candy. So people could see what you really are. You'd be surprised at the people that are in there going along with this shit. You would be surprised. It's absolutely disgusting. And this person has a whole ass platform. A whole ass platform. It's crazy to me. It's crazy. People like her don't deserve that much like at all. I will never be a part of something where people are telling others to go unalive themselves. I will never be part of something where people are sharing revenge porn. So you can send me the link all day, every day, Jessica. And you want to know again? Hold on.
Oh God.
This is the email she sent.
Oh God.
Let me pull it up, which I believe was a Proven Sock account. Give me 1 second. So the name she sent it under was CC Marie.
You see, gossip. This is not what a 40-year-old mature creator or person does to try to fuel and infiltrate and instigate and infiltrate. She's playing with fire, but for some reason she thinks that she's immune. She thinks that she will not have repercussions. But this is what she's doing: infiltrating herself, instigating, speculating, putting people against each other, fueling. It's disgusting. But she's, like I said, Breezy is becoming worse and worse. Instead of me helping her to better herself, it's going the opposite direction. But she's gonna fall. And when she falls, I know she's gonna come crying. I don't know if she's gonna come crying to me, but
at gmail.com. So if anybody happens to
she wants to react with FFG about your mama. She wants to react with FFG about your mama.
Because it just so happened to be a day
to your mama.
I was saying email me
about your mama.
I answer my emails. Yeah. So Jacqueline, now I guess I'll have to ask other people, but your nudes are being shared in there and a lot more. So I hope you know that. Is Breezy
no, but if they did not know, thank you so much, Breezy. You have announced all the people on your platform in your live today that the nudes are out there of them. You're so kind. You're such a kind person that in case not Jarella, what's the name? The other one. I don't know which nudes. Val and the other one. I forgot. Just so you know, your nudes are out there. But now everybody else also knows. You see what a bitch you are, Breezy. Why did you have to say that? You could have written that to them or something. I don't know. You're just fucking evil. You're evil. You're evil little girl there. It's terrible. It's disgusting.
There's no super chat option. No, I get to reapply and like over a
month. Yeah, no nudes of you. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Jarell. I don't know why the name popped in my mouth.
Probably be deleted when I reapply. So enjoy these while they last. Can I be honest with you guys for a second? I've been living for this demonetization. Like at first it was an adjustment, but like I love it. I can play music.
She likes. This is so lovely to hear, Breezy. So nice. You like doing this work for fun and not anymore for money. That's wonderful to know. So you don't need to ask anyone anymore for any donations, nor for any money, or not. You don't need to even complain because I know I'm not monetized. Now you've said it. You're happy with it. You like this, that it happened this way.
On YouTube, you have to be so freaking careful of everything. Like you are walking such a tight line. That's why I don't get why some creators like get away with what they're doing.
Some creators get away with what they're doing. Coming from you, wow. You think you're also going to get away with what you're doing, but you're pissing off too many people, and too many with the wrong way, with lies. Nobody likes a liar around, especially when you're using that for their private life, lying about their private life, which you have no idea about.
Living for this. I almost hope I hope my Twitch grows more and I could stay like an affiliate on there. I think, I only have one more goal to meet and I could be a partner on there. I need 75 in the chat. So maybe we'll
but why you need, you just said you don't want to be monetized. So why you need, for what you need 75 in the chat? To be monetized? Wait a moment, I'm not getting it. Again, you caught me. You mixed me up. So you're happy not to be monetized, but you're thinking, you're telling people only 75 for what? To be breezy.
For being able to say what I want on this channel right here. I've been living for it. I love not checking and getting a nasty email from YouTube that they demonetized a video or whatever else. Like I have this weight off my shoulders that I didn't know I needed to go, if that makes sense. Okay, let me see. Discord notoriously will share your noodles and any personal information they can find about you. Yeah, and they share people's kids' photos of that stuff too. Like that Discord is absolutely nasty, and I don't know how it hasn't been shut down. I don't know, but if you think that you're friends with these people and they will never turn on you, I have news for you. The shit that I have been sent from that Discord, she will turn on you, and she'll show your nudes, and she'll go after your kid and your grandma too.
And you just told everybody whose nudes is where to find. So what are you doing? Are you any better? You've just also shared this information about other people. Moron that you are.
That's just how it goes.
That's how it goes, that you're moron.
I took a lot of screenshots. I have a lot of screenshots.
Yeah, why do you take screenshots? Why do you mess with this mess? Why do you want to get your hands dirty? Mind your business. Fix your life.
So I don't know. Maybe one day people need to see what they're supporting. If you support people who tell others to go off themselves because nobody cares and to delete themselves, like I'm definitely gonna side eye you. I'm definitely. Yeah, Stella. I think it was a joint effort. Hugh was here.
Hugh, you moron, Hugh. Run into a wall with your head, Hugh.
Reporting me left and right. Like there was groups of people doing that. I think it was a mixture of that and like I could have been more careful too. So like I take accountability on my part. But then I'm still so confused by YouTube. They used to push YouTube shorts out, like push, and then you do.
My dear people, I really have to go prepare for the phone call. So let me see. I here. The thing is, I cannot, because it's live. It doesn't show me the timestamp. Let's see. Maybe I'm lucky to catch it. Otherwise, I just have to go through it and find it again afterwards. So as I said, I'll put this on mute so you don't hear anything. I was still talking and I forgot I muted it. That's how stupid I am. So that's the thing. Whoever wants to return, I understand that if you don't return, I wish you a nice day. Me, I don't want to let this go because it's too interesting of a life, but also I have to live my working life, my normal life, and balance it all. So I hope you understand. I'll be back in 15 minutes. If it's going to take longer, I'll have the decency to come and write, I'm very sorry, I cannot return or something. But I think there's no reason for me not to return. It's not Hello, hello. I am back. As promised, I'm back. And the thing is that that I didn't get the call, but whatever. If the person calls, then I can just quickly move. Then it was scheduled, on a fixed time. And when I schedule things on a fixed time, I usually respect them. But that's just me. Maybe some people say that I'll call you at 3 o'clock, and then they mean, like plus minus 10, 15 minutes. I don't know. Let's go back to Breezy. 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 I got it. I didn't even lose the place.
So I don't know. YouTube is amped up. I think pretty soon it's going to be a thing of the past. I think.
No. Breezy. Breezy. What is going on, Breezy? Okay.
So Hurl said they took pictures of Jacqueline Sue's children from social media and used them on stock accounts. Yeah, that's what they do.
Take pictures. Hurl said said that somebody took pic of Jacelyn Sue, whatever, and put pic on whatever, these taking pictures and children and putting it. I don't even know what to say. It's just for me, like, I don't even want to talk about it. It's just for me ridiculous. So stupid. I really don't get it. Even I don't know.
Pictures, like, I know they shared my child's photo. I don't know if Ariel's still involved.
You have shown me the thing. The first person that put your kid's photo was yourself. You and yourself and yourself and yourself and yourself. That's it.
Ariel used to make.
You put it yourself there.
Like that. So I don't know how far that person is involved. Where was I leaving off though about the Jessica thing? I feel like I was saying more about it and then I needed to pause. As he said, I don't understand using kids and nudes. I don't either. But that's what Jessica's community does. She's another person. If you don't get in line with her or suck up to her, she'll make your life hell. She made me a target simply because I got used just like her by the same dude. Literally. And the crazy thing is, when GB...
What are you talking about? As if you know this person, as if you had, I don't know. What are you talking about, you stupid cow? I was not good with Jessica for quite some time, if you know. But she was never mean. She just laughed at me, laughed at me. But she wasn't like evil, mean, or something like that. Blocked me, laughed at me, and that was it. I don't consider that too mean. Not nice, but that's not ugly mean.
Telling me he was going to put her kids out in the box out on the street. He was reporting her, like, he told me he was reporting her for not reporting her YouTube income to her housing. This was when he got caught with everything and he was calling nonstop. Finally, I just stopped taking his calls, but like, he exposed the shit out of her. And he had told me all this stuff that he was going to do to her, and I reached out to her to let her know. Like, out of the kindness of my heart, I didn't have to do shit for that woman. I didn't. But as somebody who also got used, and then the women all took the brunt of what GB did in this community. Everybody he played, we're the hoes, we're this, we're the bad moms, but like nobody's looking at him. Anyways, I reached out to her and I told her, I was like, he said he is going to make sure you are homeless and that you are evicted. He said he didn't care if your kids were out on a box in the street. That is exactly what he said. And I reached out to her and I told her that. And for some reason, even after that, she has made me a target.
Do you see the things that, Breezy, the things you're mentioning? You're just asking for trouble. This is not what a mature woman would say. You're just giving details, maybe even more details than there exist. Your inflourishments that you like to, because you want the drama and you want the attention. It's just, you're just terrible. It's so obvious to me. It's really obvious to me that the role she's playing, it's just obnoxious, and that's why I'm not angry, because I know these people at the end, they're gonna fall. They're never gonna make it with this kind of way. It's impossible, and the world doesn't work that way. They're gonna feel smog, and it's gonna go 1 month, 2 months, and then eventually, I don't know, with time, they fall. And
made me a target.
So that's why I'm not even nervous, because I know she's gonna fall. That's for sure. She already got demonetized.
She's not my cup of tea.
She already got demonetized, and now she's trying to fight with the platforms. And I need 75 people in my chat. Yeah, Breezy, you're pathetic. And trying to fight with that. And she's still being nasty and not trying to be a nice person, a good person. No, she's being worse, name dropping and all that shit. And she thinks that this is gonna be good for her. No, she's just make digging Breezy, you're just digging your hole deeper and deeper and deeper with your ugly ways. But don't listen to me because at the end I'm just a drunk at the end of the day. Yeah, keep that in mind. Don't listen to my advice. But you're digging your hole very deep and you think you're not. You think you're gonna get away with it, but I don't know what makes you think that.
I don't think it's cute and funny to share people's nudes around town. I don't think it's funny
Hey
to take
Judy.
people's kids off Facebook
I hope you're
and
doing
post
well.
them in Discords for the world to see. I don't think it's funny. Like, I will never stand behind what she does, ever. I don't think it's cute to be messy. And if you're going to be messy, make sure it's only affecting your life. Simple as that. You want to be messy, make sure it's only affecting you. Like, half the shit she's doing to people, they haven't done shit back. Like, they haven't done anything to her. They haven't. And the whole thing with naked and laughing, that's a whole other thing I won't get into, but I'm also not going to be defending her because, yeah. Okay, oh yeah. So they sent this person to try and get close to me for a month, and I will not be saying their name. I will never be releasing emails, none of that. But this person tried to get close to me for a month, asking me detailed questions, wanting to know more and more and more and more and more. And luckily, I was smart enough to be like, red flag, red flag, red flag. Like, why are you emailing me 8 times a day and asking me all these questions? But they tried for like a whole ass month. And then eventually, when I spoke out about what was happening with Val,
do you see this gossip? Do you guys do you see this gossip and name dropping and all that? And this doesn't not a 40-year-old person talks like this is the way what grade, let's call it seventh grade, sixth grade, seventh grade girls talk. That's exactly like this. That's the exact way that the girls at age 14, 15 talk. And it's pathetic. It's very pathetic.
they stopped responding, which is fine.
Listen.
Like, they stopped trying to reach out to me, and that was that. Because I said, I don't think it's funny to keep going with this Val shit. Like, you know, her kid is no longer in her home. CPS is involved. Like, what are you gaining from calling from a CVS number trying to trick her a million times a day? Like, what are you gaining? Like, what good is going to come out of this? If anything, I feel like that community, Yo Mama included, I'm going to put Yo Mama and Jessica in the same thing because he associates with her and thinks what she does is funny. So he's no better than her, no different from her in that.
That I agree with. He does associate with Jessica very much. He does. And with his mods. But more with his mods. But that's because there's a communal liking. I think that's the liking between your mama and Jessica. It's for sure not sexual or anything, but I think it's a common liking as entertainers. You know, something like that. You know, you sense, like, you know, people sense one another, like in the same field of business. You know, you can sense. I know you know what I'm getting at, but in the same field of business, you know, you can sense one another, and of course you kind of collegially help one another or advise one another, but that's it. That's between your mom and Jessica, nothing more.
One day they will push somebody too far. And
you will push people too far. That's the thing. You push me too far, Breezy. Breezy.
You're going to push somebody too far.
Breezy. You're pushing me too far. You're pushing me too far. I can't anymore. Like, you look at this Monday, and this is what I start with. No, I start with my work, and now this, and then I will. But the thing is, Breezy, you're killing me. You're destroying me, really.
No matter if you're sending people to do it for you, like, it's all going to come back to you.
Yeah, exactly. It's okay. Yeah, exactly, Jarella. It's all right when Marty's people troll Val, right, Breezy? It's okay, right, Breezy? It's okay if Marty's people troll the Val, but nobody else. It's like you look at the mistakes when it's convenient for you, right? Right?
Like, what happens then? What happens then? What happens when your kids ask why their parents in jail? What happens?
What happens when your kid asks you what your job is? What happens when it's Mother's Day? How you call it? Not Mother's Day, like Mom's work day. You know, like in school, you have Dad's work day, Mom's work day. What's your kid gonna say in school? Well, my mom. Well, my mom. Breezy, don't you look at your own life and your own embarrassments? Don't go telling other people to look at theirs. Focus first on you, and then you can talk about the other people.
Just wondering. Girl said they share an audience in the same Discord. People, they do.
Trolling
They
a
do.
church, exactly,
They are
Jarela. Trolling a whole
unapologetic too,
church.
so
What the hell was
they're
that, Breezy? Trolling a church, like what? From where to where are you coming to talk about morality? Like you're the last one to talk about any morality at the end of the day.
the same in my book. Jessica Meska and Yo Mama are the same, and they're just as bad
They're
as
not the
Chris, just
same.
in a different way.
They're not the same at all. They're not the same
That's a whole
whatsoever.
other thing too. Like, that's a thing for another day. She's not had a healthy relationship.
Jessica's smarter than
She's
Your Mama.
funny.
I'm gonna say it
No,
as it
she
is.
doesn't mention it.
If you, anyways, I'm here commenting. Anyways, I'm here and giving my opinion. Jessica is way, way, way much more smarter and more calculated than Your Mama. Your Mama has some talents, you know, because the confidence from his way, he has some talents, but I think he's very spontaneous and very not thought out. Whilst Jessica, she made her mistakes, but she learns very quickly from her mistakes and she doesn't repeat them. And that's constructive. A person, it's normal for people to make mistakes, but a constructive person knows to not repeat them and learn from them and evolve, progress. And she did that, and you can see that's why she's moving very smart. She's not doing lives, you know. She's having her plan there. She's a thought out person, and she knows where to talk, where not to talk, calculated. And that's why I like Jessica. And she's a good entertainer on top of being a smart person as well.
If not more ill than you, and you're literally spending all the time on your day you pretend to be a man. It's weird.
Is my internet shitty, yeah?
That they go through, and I've never.
My internet is shitty, isn't it? Huh? Is it right? I know it's shitty. I'm thinking maybe because I'm in the bedroom. If I move it into the kitchen, it's better. But if I move it into the kitchen, I'll interrupt everything.
Seen anything like this. I didn't know the shit that happens on YouTube until it started happening to me. Jessica's community will also email me with the title saying 911 or the subject says 911, and then I open it because I always want to answer emails from people if I think that they are struggling or need help. That's just one thing about me. So they'll put like a subject 911. I open it and it's shit telling me how big of a whore I am, how I'm ugly, I'm fat, I'm useless. No wonder my baby daddy doesn't want me. Like this is the shit they do, and they're disgusting. That's just, I don't know.
And you're not disgusting.
Who to watch or who to support? Like that's not me. Float around.
What are you, Breezy? What are you at the end of the day? You're innocent, sweet, right? Right? You're the perfect one, the perfect image.
It's all freaking entertainment to you guys, right? Like you guys don't have an obligation to me or anybody else, but really choose if you want to support people who are currently in a Discord telling people to go on a live themselves and calling Val from CVS numbers 800 times a day, pretending to be Jay. I don't know. I don't think I'll be supporting that. Sometimes I get nosy and I want to check in. And sometimes like when I go into the Val chat, like I want to tell her and they make sure I'm blocked. The second I say anything, I'm blocked.
I'll tell you one thing. I don't want to talk too much about Val and all about this shit because it's not interesting for me. All I'm saying to you is that if there's a person on the internet that goes streaming every day live and having the delusions that they're going to be making money out of this and this is their life and they forget about their kids and all that and they're just thinking about that, and then at the same time they're believing that they're talking to a fake person for I don't know how long, alone that is a sign that this person should not be on the internet and that this person doesn't have friends or family to say, hey, the router is cut off, this is too much, you have to now, you're not managing with the real life anymore. And she doesn't have, that's a pity, but maybe that's why she needs to have some people on the internet to tell her fuck off from the internet. It's not good for you. It's not, because the people could, if they don't want her to fuck off the Val from the internet, they would just not, they won't be trolling her like this, they would just be laughing, you know, entertaining. But no, they're doing this, you know, to show her, hey, your mental state is not for this. And probably, you know, in the hope that she will realize, fuck man, you know, I'm really dumb and I have mental problems and people are really laughing at me and I gotta go get help, not be on the internet every day. So that's how I see it regards this Val.
Yeah, she's been with Val's brother for a month now, I think. Yeah.
Sick people shouldn't be enabled
Hasn't been with anyone but baby daddy in
for this kind of life. And then to even give them hope and to give them hope that You can make a career from this. You can have a successful channel. No, come on. These people are not. They don't have. They need to be in the loony bin. In the loony. Do you know what loony bin? Yeah.
No, I'm not currently out sleeping around. I don't have all these different hookup partners. No hate if like you do you. I don't need that. Like I can put on something on my laptop and put something on with some batteries. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't need to sleep around. To be honest, if you want to know the truth, let's just be really honest. I don't trust people. I don't know what anybody else has, and I don't want it. I'm not going to be sleeping around. I just don't. When I look at somebody and they hit on me for some reason, I guess because I'm so like traumatized and scarred from like men, like I just assume they have something. That's it. I don't.
Why are you traumatized and scarred from men? You only had what, 2 relationships in your life? So what, the baby daddy scarred you because he didn't fucking want to make the family, he forced him to make a family, and he told you, he told you, hey, I'm not going to ask you to do an abortion, it's okay, keep the child. And you're thinking that he's going, if you keep it, that eventually he's going to turn around and you're going to have that family that you pictured. And the guy told you, no, I'm not, I don't want to be a family with you, but I will support that. It's as my duty. Yes, I got you pregnant, I will do my part. And then you realize the guy's not going to come, and you had the baby, and then you're like, I don't want the baby. I don't want to be a mom. A stupid cow that you're. You fucked up. You make me vomit.
Sleep with you, leave me alone. Like I'll have my
no, nobody broke your heart. You fucking didn't know how to behave. Nobody wants your heart, Breezy. Nobody fucking wants your heart.
I don't need that. I don't need it.
Because it's shit. Your heart is shit. Because you're shit. You're shit, and you know it. You're shit. Hear my voice and look at yourself in the mirror.
And I don't want it. Like, I don't call me paranoid, but I will never be one of those people who can sleep with a Joe on a Tuesday, a Satan on a Wednesday, a Belle on a Thursday, Ray on Friday.
You wish you could not. You can't even do that because you can't even go on one date. You wish that you could have a different guy every day of the week. Yeah, I know that you wish that. You wouldn't be able to because you can't imagine it. You know what? I had that kind of life. Am I proud of it? No, I'm not. But at least I can say I had it, and I had a good time. Today, oh, would I turn back time, do it differently? Yes, I would do it differently. But I had my fun, and it is what it is, and I've got the memories, and that's the situation. I've got to deal with it. But Breezy, you can't even imagine to have men after men, or to have a choice, or to be able to choose the men that you want to be with and to sleep with and experience some passion with. You cannot, because there's no one that wants you.
You're the same way, right? Like,
and you cry in the end.
Nobody wants me. My best whole life, but I don't know. I just assume everybody has something. I do.
I do. Oh, she always talks out. She makes me want to pull her. I do, and yes, I did. Yes, like affirming. I'm so right. Like this awesome voice. I'm affirming. I did. I know. I do.
What did I
oh God, how annoying she is. Really, she really the annoying meter, boom, explodes with her. Stream snipe. Stop being asshole. Stop tweeting other people's tweetings, and stop sniping, and stop all that shit.
On a damn Tuesday. What do you want, Satan? On a Friday? You want the main day? I'm gonna start doing that. Oh crap, sorry. I forgot to turn crystal on my phone. I'm gonna start doing that, and I'm gonna see who stays and who runs, and that's gonna tell me all I need to know. Ray got a Friday. Aaron's about to swoop in and be like, no, me. Aaron's included.
What morons listen to her? What morons listen to this shit?
Please, if she's listening, tell her I'm joking. I'm really not trying to sleep with anybody.
Hey, Judy, I don't want to fight with anyone. No. Leave me alone with fighting.
I really don't. There's amazing inventions.
Why fight? We're not fighting here. No fighting.
I'm a Thursday. Am I a Thursday?
Yeah, that's the thing. The laughing is terrible, and she does it on purpose. That's the thing. She does it on purpose. And she uses also the laughing for manipulation of her idiots, morons, audience. And she uses it also when she feels awkward. when she's lying, feeling awkward, or she needs to fill in some space. Then she just throws in that laugh.
I'll give you guys better days. I don't know. I didn't put that much thought into it. I really didn't. Pick them out of the hat.
Her laugh is her tool.
You know how they have those YouTube apps that are like comment pickers? I'll just have a like who Breezy's gonna sleep with picker to see who comes up. With my freaking luck, I'd pull your mama. F that. I'm not using that.
Whoa, Breezy. You're thinking about your mama, his wife is not happy, which you don't even have any reason to think like that. You think about his marriage, and now you're thinking about your mama sleeping with your mama. You are so messed up, seriously. Why would that thought even? That's the thing, people don't realize that when thoughts hit you, they hit you for a reason. They hit you for a reason, and especially when you don't think about it and you just say it out and you blurt it out, and then you're like, fuck, actually I just revealed what I'm thinking about. Well, that's kind of what you did, Breezy. Why would you think about your mama? With your luck, you will pull a card. I don't know what it will say. It would say buy a sex toy. The card that you will pick, for you to get laid and for you to have a spritz orgasm, it will say buy the next sex toy, something like that. It will not say you're gonna sleep with a man, because even the cards know that no man wants to fuck you.
Nope.
Imagine a man fucking that.
But Joe is a good catch, so you better hang on to him. I guess I'll take a Thursday. What's wrong with the Thursday? I didn't realize Tuesdays and Thursdays were the boring day. Like, if anything, you kind of, I don't know. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so we want to watch some Amberlynn Reid or something. I feel like we need to watch something. I did to go live and like talk for a whole ass hour about everything. But... Oh, Ray has a wheel. I could send you the link to the wheel we use and so oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, if you want to be on the wheel, let me know. Let me spin it and see who comes up. True. Man said, who needs dating apps when you can play role play with your hand? Facts, though. I don't trust what language she's going to use. I don't trust Crystal in general, no. But hold on, I have to cough really fast. Like, if anybody ever chokes on their own spit. Hello, hold on.
Okay.
I don't ever have to worry about anybody coming for me in real life because I almost take myself out like at least 500 times a day choking on my own spit.
You hear how stupid that is? I don't have to worry about anyone coming for you. Well, but what about your family, Breezy? You're pissing off people, and you know that the people on the YouTube are crazy. They go for the families. That's why I'm not fucking afraid. I got no family. I got no family to go after. And if they go after the remaining family, that's my mother. Whoa, I'll pay them for that. I'll pay them. No problem. We can make a deal. But Breezy, you gotta watch out. You got family. You got it. Whatever. You're a mother. You're a mother, and your daughter's gonna grow up to be a grown up teenager. Come on, you gotta be afraid. You cannot. All the shits that you pull in life are going to always have leave marks on your family and have consequences there too, and that's where you're kind of fucking up, in my opinion.
Ali said, agreed. Why risk STDs and being with weird people for physical purposes? Yeah. When we pick a life partner, it should be for something that transcends physical needs. I agree with that, Ellie. And it's just, I don't know.
No, hey, Judy, I don't know you, but I don't think that I know you. I don't find myself badass. I just find myself that I say the truth out there. And Judy, what you don't understand is that I've been a reaction channel for over 2 years, and I was the first one that spotted out hypocrisy and everything that's not right, when grifters and all that within the community. I was the first one to talk about it. If you ever look through my videos, you will see that I reacted on this way before anybody else did. So I'm just the person that also, like your mama spots out the hypocrisy. I do the same thing. The difference is, Judy, you know that me and Breezy were friends in real life. Do you know this? You know that me and Breezy were friends in real life. Yeah, it's not just from the internet. Yeah, just so you know. No. I was gonna end the stream. Oh no. You see, I'm clicking wrong, and not yet.
We're not in that day of age where we can just be like careless with that kind of stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, I'm already paranoid about that shit. But watching Booty and Natter spread their diseases to the world, like, no thank you. I will become a nun and be a virgin for the rest of my life if that's what it takes. Like, no thank you. I'm good. I am good. No, I know. I
You're
definitely.
already a virgin. Not you're not a virgin. That's but you know what I'm saying. You're already. When was the last time that you had sex, Breezy? When was the last time that you had sex? Honestly, seriously. So you know, garlic bread you didn't have since then. So that's been what 1 year ago. When was the last time you had sex? That's not an embarrassing thing to say. It's just information. I think everybody would say, yeah, the last time I had sex was this and this day.
Don't ever choke on actual food. I choke on my own spit. That's how that goes. You would think though. All right, so okay, I'm gonna let you guys choose. We can watch Crystal a little bit until something bad happens, and then I might have to delete. Or if I leave randomly, just know it's for a reason. Or we can stick with Amberlyn Reed. I can kind of go either way at this point. I really can. I'm gonna watch the chat. You guys decide. Good thing you didn't. Oh yeah, girl, you're sick. I know I'm not feeling that great. My daughter has the flu right now, so I think it might be getting. I hope it's not. Like I've been doing a ton of vitamins. So hopefully I'm not getting sick. I also think in my head, because I know she's sick, that like I just know it's coming. So like I'm already planning for my demise. If that makes sense. I don't pick well. Okay, Joe said ALR. Flower said, have a great rest of your Monday, Breezy. And chat, I'll try to catch the next live. Bye, Flower Phantom. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
The thing is, with the daughter being sick, the daughter doesn't live with her. The daughter, they see each other, not so as much, but the daughter doesn't live with her. The daughter is with the family from the father, baby daddy's side, and from with her mother, with Breezy's mother and that family. Breezy just, I don't know, she sees the daughter 2 times a month, something like that.
I'll see you soon.
And that's kind of like a forced kind of scene when like the mother calls, and says, hey, the daughter's asking for you, like, when do you have time to do something with her? And then he's like, okay, bring her over.
Well, I can never figure out how to do a freaking poll.
So just so you know about
I
that.
look at it and it just doesn't make sense to me when I look up how to
Just
do
so
a
you
poll
know
on
about
YouTube.
that.
It'll tell me how to do it on a community
And that's
post,
why maybe I'm annoyed, because I know. I remember my mom also, when I would say, I want to come for summer holidays, I want to spend it with my parents. My mom would say 3 weeks, and I'd be like, why 3 weeks? The summer holidays is 2 months. And my mom would say, but 3 weeks, I don't have more time for you. And those 3 weeks were not nice 3 weeks.
I feel like I've been sick for 3 days. Oh no, Ray. Feel better. Okay, I think everybody wants to do ALR. If we watch her and we still want to hang out after, we can do a bit of Crystal. Oh, that no, we cannot do any Crystal. We will not be doing any Crystal on that channel, this channel, or anywhere near this channel. Oh my gosh, that sounded so bad.
She's not.
So bad.
Deranged Bunny, she's not a full-time parent, and she knows it. That's why she can't say it, because there is evidence out there that she's not. She's not a full-time parent.
I'm sober over here. The only thing I indulge in is.
I know this, and she knows it also. That's why she doesn't ever pretend to be one.
However,
that's why she doesn't pretend to be one, because it's out there very easily to be evidence proof that she's not everyday mom, like raising the child like a mother, like every day, even though they live in the same country. It's kind of like what happened with my mom. It's kind of similar story.
I also love my sleep, and I love not being paranoid, so I won't be doing Crystal anymore. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
What's she talking about? Crystal meth or what?
After the post, I could do a good impression. All right, let me share this screen. Am I going on Twitch today? I think I'm on Twitch right now.
Oh, you're
Twitch. I'm on Twitch right now.
On Twitch? She's already on Twitch.
But you know what? Let's show some Twitch love. Later today, will you guys come hang out with me on Twitch later today? Yeah. I don't know if we'll do like another just talking stream, but we'll do something for like an hour.
Okay.
For like an hour. Okay. Timing is everything.
I can't, Breezy. Like, don't you have anything else to do in your life, Breezy? Like, really, don't you got anything else to do in your life? Or how, if you're not monetized now, and we all know that this is your job, how are you living? How are you paying your bills now? Or you don't want to say that you're just a parasite on your family at age 40 and they're paying all the bills. Please make that make sense. Please explain this one. Breezy. Breezy.
I've done it all, you guys.
Fucking Breezy. Explain. How you paying? You're not monetizing. So how you paying the bills? You don't seem very worried. I don't hear you. You're like, no, let's hang out on Twitch. Let's do this. Why aren't you going out there looking for some work or something? Any kind of work, whatever. And then you can start, you can be smart to the YouTube. You can go on YouTube and say, guys, today was I worked and it was so hard and I'm so sorry. I don't have so much time for you anymore. And then people would say, hey, we miss you, Breezy. The idiot, we miss you, Breezy. We'll send you donations. But you're not even trying this. You're not even trying to look like a decent, you're not even trying anything. You're ignoring it, and all the people, yeah, I'm not monetized, but how you're living, how you paying the bills? Because the normal people in the normal world, I don't know if I would be in your position right now. I would be thinking, fuck, man, the holidays are in front of the door. I'm not gonna get money this month from YouTube, nor next month. I don't know when. So what am I gonna do? And that's for sure not next day being 24/7 again on the YouTube. But you, yes, you do that because you are a dumb fuck, a parasite to society, piece of shit that you are. Shameless. You're shameless. That's what you are.
And you're talking to
Continue with your stupid laugh. That's all you can do is laugh like a moron. That's all you know how to do. Act like a moron, talk like a moron, laugh like a moron, live like a moron. You're fucking moron. Moron.
Hey, ready, set, Fupa Febreze, ricotta cheese. Good to see you.
Look at the another idiot. Fupa Seri said beef, ricotta cheese. Who the hell puts that name on their profile? Maybe you keep it for 1 week, 2 weeks until it's funny. That stupid cow has been keeping it for I don't know how long. She still thinks it's funny. She still thinks that's funny. How stupid. That's what I'm saying. All these people are such dumb fucks. Dumb fucks.
Alright, I guess I'm telling them to unsubscribe.
They don't even know what's funny anymore.
Ray in here.
I even told that Fupa Febreze once. I'm like, why do you put that? And she's like, it's a joke. I'm like, for how long is this joke? And for what age group is this joke? For 10-year-olds or 12-year-olds? Moron.
Music with Marty, stories from the internet.
I hate stupidity. Some stupidity just gets me mad. There's too much of it. And I hate it when people flaunt stupidity. There's nothing to flaunt with being stupid.
Sex workers and all this stuff, like they're so fascinating, and it's kind of opened my eyes to certain things, but I'm still paranoid and I'd still never do it. So all right, let's look.
It's gay, exactly, Deranged Bunny. It's just pathetic and gay. I don't know if you can say it. I don't know this. I would just say it's pathetic. It's pathetic and it's lame. That's the expression I would use. Pathetic and lame. They really think it's cool, like little children, that want to get attention. Little children, they want to be funny and get attention. Let me put this profile name. Or how many people did it with that Pondu? All of a sudden, the next Foodie Beauty came with this Mary Pondu or whatever when she was making skits before with the wigs. And then in that coming week, you had, I don't know, like 100 people putting their name Pondu. I was like, what? It's not that funny. It's not that original, not that funny. But you see that the idiots, how easy they are impressed and how easy you can manipulate them because they're so damn stupid. And that's scary.
We are going to do a Twitch only stream later. It'll be later today, possibly even be this evening, but I Twitch a little bit of love and doing something a little different over there. So I'll see you later specifically on Twitch, you guys. Crystal.
Yeah, also, I really didn't like Badusi. I really didn't like Badusi, but Badusi is gone. I really didn't like Badusi. And also, all the creators, Badusi. I was like, fuck, I don't know why. I just couldn't stand the name. It's funny to hear, but every time and all the creators, all the reactionists were Badusi. And the thing is, now they're gone. I haven't seen that name in a long time because I was just thinking about this a few months ago, 3 months ago. And I was thinking, oh, how good that some of the morons are getting cleared out of they move away, maybe I don't know what happens to them. They got real life going on, or they just fuck off, they move away. I'm glad that some of the idiots are clearing out, or at least maybe I'm not seeing them. That's also good. If I'm not seeing them, I'm happy with that also.
Really? She's been liking my comments, and mine are like, please give your cat to somebody who will actually love and take care of him. But if you're blocked by her, what is happening? I would say you're doing the right thing. Aaron said I'm back. What did I miss about Day in the Night? I can't stop cracking my big toe. Said she was just doing too much crying and blubbering. I almost had to stop watching. ALR? Oh gosh, is that what we have in store? Okay. All right. Well, here we go. Which is like besides the obvious, just
I'm gonna speed it up.
Sadness. Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog. I know it's been a
hot minute. I was trying to figure out, like,
That's right,
why am I
speed
not
it
in the
up.
film? Like, what is happening? Which is, like, besides the obvious, just heartbreak, sadness, loneliness. And it's because I honestly feel like I'm supposed to be a certain way that, like, I don't feel that way right now, like, at all. I'm supposed to be thriving as single Lynn. And right now, I can't say that I 100% am. It's like I don't want to, like, make all my videos about, oh my god, I'm heartbroken, like, I miss my ex, or I miss our friendship, or this or that. Like, I don't want all my
BREEEZY react. You see, she's not reacting. This is just for her viewers and view time and everything. She's just playing this, and then you're gonna hear the reaction on this will be. That's why I'm saying I'll cover it very quickly, but I'll tell you already now. The reaction of BREEEZY on this will be like this. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Geez. Gosh. Uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh. Geez, gosh. You'll see. This will be the main reacting on this. Let's just listen. She won't have anything to add, really.
to be that.
Or to react to.
If I come on here and I'm like, I seem
Listen.
sad or something, I feel like a lot
It
of
will be
people are
Amber
like,
talking.
like, what's wrong and stuff. And really, it's just like there's a lot of stuff up here. There's a lot of stuff in my heart. There's a lot of stuff I'm just not saying. I don't know. I just feel like there's expectations that I'm not succeeding at, or I'm not fulfilling, and I need to take away that thought and just be like, this is my life. This is what I'm currently going through, and I'm tired of wondering, like, are these expectations, like, am I meeting them? Because no, I'm not. I'm not going to be meeting them. I just kind of have to live life for me in this moment. So
I don't know, but I feel like I checked out for 2.5 seconds and I have no idea what she's talking about.
You see what I'm saying? What did I just say? That she can't react to this. She's just putting this to put something there. I told you guys she cannot react to this. I just said this just before.
Have you ever just, like, you're watching and you're listening, but, like, you lose your thought or your train of thought for a second? I'm like, what is she even going on about?
It seems so hard. I'm like, I need to make it.
I just said this before.
It's just not happening. So right here we have some dirty clothes that I'm actually going to be.
I know her without even having to listen to BREEEZY. She's such a predictable and transparent, translucent person for me.
So I'm waiting for them to come fix it. I'm just really excited to be able to use the washer and dryer here.
Even a 10-year-old girl could figure BREEEZY out in a second.
I choke her more. I'm doubting it, but I feel like she looks different. I don't know. She is boring. She is, but you know what? I like her more than Foodie, so here we are.
I have tons of.
I know she's boring. I know, but you guess what? I like her more than Foodie. That's why you're here.
What I need to do, so I'm actually going to go do that today. I really just wanted to check in with you guys and say, like, overall, I'm okay. Do I have breakdowns where I cry at nighttime all by myself? Yes, but I'm alive, and I'm grateful for certain people in my life. I'm grateful for my fur babies. I'm grateful for you guys. I'm grateful to just be here to.
Oh, Miss T said it's a new choker. Maybe that's it.
Live and heal, and it's going to be a process. And it's like, I literally am heartbroken times 2, and it's not something that I want to, like, talk about, but it's so heavy on my chest that it's just like it's there. I am heartbroken times 2 because, you know, my recent ex that you guys know, and then the girl I was talking to, and I told you guys about her, how I fell in love, like, I'm heartbroken over both of these things, and it's just been.
You guys see, it's just like I said. I don't want to say I told you so, but she can't react to this because BREEEZY is not a reactor. She's just feeling in time and views, and you know, she's just looking at the watch, you know, then she's gonna throw in there, okay, geez, and giggle, and that's her reaction to Amberlyn Reed.
Very hard and very heavy. I just want to.
I challenge you to stay single for a full ass year and see how much better you feel. Like, aren't you tired of being heartbroken over people? At this point, like, just do you.
You guys know that, like, these next couple months, behind the scenes, I'm going to be just, like, hurting a lot. It is what it is. But, like, when me and my recent ex first broke up, like, every day I would.
You're giving her advice to stay single. How long have you been single, BREEEZY? And how desperate were you to be with somebody? You were so desperate you got engaged to someone without meeting them, kissing them, and even rented an Airbnb. You're giving advice to Amber to stay single? Whoa, wow, pretty rich coming from you, BREEEZY?
I'm here and, like, cry to you guys and talk about it and give you these play-by-play updates. That's just not what I want for this. I think that's why right now it's very much like word vomit and just, like, explaining myself, that if you guys see me, you know, just, like, kind of.
I'm stuck
down.
Maybe
I go MIA for a little bit just because I'm trying to, like, fix my broken heart, and I just don't know how to do that right now. Okay, so
you know what, Sue? I've cried over somebody I have never met, so I can't imagine it. However, never again. It's almost weirder when you're talking to somebody.
You've cried over someone that you've never met. Could this by any chance be garlic bread? Could it be, BREEEZY, by any chance that you cried over someone you didn't meet? Could it be garlic bread? Could it? Could it? Could it? Does it annoy you that I guessed it right? Huh, BREEEZY?
Well, when it goes from just, like, flirting online to, like, you thinking you have a long distance relationship, for some reason you're putting all your trust into that person because it's long distance, right? And you're putting all this trust because it's weird. It's such a weird thing, and I can't describe it properly. But it's almost worse when, like, things go terribly. I don't know how else to explain it. But I will tell you, I will never cry over someone online again. Erica's here, and I highly suggest you just don't do what I did. Don't do what Amberlyn Reed did, and I highly suggest everybody stay single for a year. It's good. It's really good for you. I really enjoy.
Breezy, how long have you been single? Because this with garlic bread, I don't think you can consider it anything in the end. How long have you been? 4 years, 5 years, or more? More? When was the last time at least you got laid? I don't care. Let's just the last time you had sex. When was that?
Living my life every day and not
When?
crying over somebody.
When?
That makes sense.
I just got done walking Twinkie, and I made some very, very thin pork chops. She thinks that she's getting some, but she's not. They're super tiny and thin. Just cooked it in the air fryer, and I added some garlic salt and some pepper. As for my drink, which is literally my most favorite thing.
I feel bad for the dog, man. Yeah, of course, the dog can't eat the pork chops and they're spiced, and you can't give it. But you saw the little Twinkie dog so excited. Maybe if that would be the situation, I wouldn't be able to look at my dog and eat the food. I would give my dog some snack or something, a snack or something. Anyways, the dog's not fat, Twinkie.
Nagan, I could see you're naked and laughing trolling from Jessica's community, so no, you can't ask me anything. Erica, I'm doing amazing. How are you?
This is my last one, so I'm gonna enjoy it. I also have the fruit punch one. This one, it's okay, but this one by far is the best one I've ever had.
I don't think you were trying to judge me. I knew if I read it out loud, people would be like, well, you cried for somebody online. Yes, I did, and it will never happen again.
Somebody pointed it out, and then you said, yeah, I did cry. Oh, I got it. I didn't read the chat. That's why I said it. Okay, I got it. Someone called you out on it. Yeah. Even your audience will catch on to it slowly, but eventually.
Energy for Marty and his trolls, because I like Marty.
I like Marty. We already know you like Marty. We already know how much you suck up to Marty.
And do you know what I mean, Marty?
And why Marty's allowed? Marty can go after Val, but the other people cannot. Why? Why, Breezy? Tell me. Explain this one. Marty's great and he can do that, but the other people cannot because. Come on, Breezy.
Let's be clear about this. Marty
Cut the cap.
The people who deserve it.
Shut the fuck up.
The people who are currently hurting people, who are currently hurting animals, whatever else. Abusing people.
Who are fucking trolling churches? Breezy. We're in front of the holidays, in front of the Christmas, and you went and trolled the fucking church. Are you fucking out of your mind? You should shut the fuck up.
Jessica, Messica, and you, Saganagan, and your mama go after people who did that 20 years ago.
And what about Marty? He doesn't go after anyone.
I'm a supporter of Marty's. I'm in most of his live streams.
I'm in most of his live streams. That's ridiculous. I mean, most of it. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
They're now in the dryer. Hello. All right, so clothes are done. I had to buy like these stretchy baggies because I accidentally ripped the trash bag.
Pearl, this is why I freaking adore you. Do you want to know the difference? Marty's community is saving cats. Yep.
Okay, let's listen to this. And this is coming from her. I cannot see the chat anymore because it's at the end of the chat because the conversation, the chat is already finished. From her world. What makes her world great? What did her world say?
Saving cats, putting in an effort to save Simba Garfield, sending him food, crates, everything else. Jessica dumps her cats.
How do we know that Jessica? I've never heard. Did we hear that Jessica dumped cats? I don't know. I saw Jessica just in her latest video. She has like a nice Siamese cat, the beige colored with brown and blue eyes. Siamese, no? That's Siamese. Yeah. She's because I don't know about Jessica do this, Jessica that, Jessica this, Jessica that. Your mama's wife is unhappy with him. It's amazing what this woman lies. This woman lies is so crazy for me.
So that's a situation.
Next day.
Hey guys, so it is the next day. I am just getting ready. I'm about to put on some lipstick.
It's crazy for me. It's insane.
I don't know. I thought of something.
Beans was dumped, Hugh. Beans was dumped.
Because I just found out something. So a lot of you say that like I'm looking for a caretaker. And for a minute there, I was just like accepting it because you guys know I do not drive. So I don't drive. I have an anxiety, but obviously I am thinking about getting my license.
Breezy, fucking react. If you're gonna at least steal Amber's content, react to it, for Christ's sakes. React to it, please. You're not reacting. You're really not reacting. So why did you put Amber's content if you're not even gonna react to it? Like, make that make sense.
I'm thinking about, and I get a lot of crap for the fact that I don't drive.
It's not reacting.
Same, girl, same.
In the span of 24 hours, that y'all's favorite reaction channel doesn't drive. And Tana Bondu,
Doesn't drive. It's not me. I'm hated. But like honestly, I will never shade Amberlyn Reed for not driving. Like honestly, I save so much money in gas. I do. But luckily for me, like everything I want to do is pretty much in the same city as me or pretty close. So
Pretty much everything that I want to do is right in front of me. So it's a computer. I don't need to leave the house. I don't want to do anything out of my house and out of my pajamas. I just want to giggle stupidly and act like a 10-year-old, 15-year-old girl and react on steal content from Foodie Beauty and whoever else I can steal and just live my life like that. That's all. I don't want anything else. I don't want to participate in community, society. I don't want to act as a woman of my age with dignity. No, I want to be a moron forever, a hypocritical parasite. That's Breezy.
thank God there's these amazing apps like Ubers. Like Ubers are cheap. Like I could go to the next city over after that, be dropped off at the whatever for like $8, right? I can take my electric scooter to go eat, to run my errands. I just picked up prescriptions at CVS with my electric scooter yesterday. So I would never shame anybody for that. If you guys didn't know, I had a horrible addiction problem if you're just tuning in.
And, God, no. She can't do this.
When I didn't have enough alcohol in my system. So
no. She can't have said. Did you just hear that? In case you guys didn't know and you just tuned in, man, Breezy, I think the whole world fucking knows about you. I don't think that there's one person on YouTube that doesn't know about you. Really, it's surprising for me that you can still say, if you've just tuned in case you don't know. Like, that's fucked up, Breezy.
During my addiction because I couldn't be responsible. I couldn't be. But I still have a car, right?
Again, we have to hear it.
In my possession for very smart reasons. And I started having seizures, so the DMV took my license. However, once I got some time sober, I got a letter saying that basically if a doctor cleared me, which I got cleared, if a doctor cleared me and said I am not at risk for having seizures again, I could get my license back. So I did the work, I did that part. I got cleared. A doctor said I am not at any risk because I've had a substantial, what did he put? Significant, substantial, something about an amount of time sober. He used a big word. I can't think of it right now. And I can go get my license. I have to pay off, I think, a ticket, and I have to take a written test. But while I want to do that, and it's a goal, it's not at like the top of my mind, if that makes sense. The first thing I want to do, if we're clearing up like wreckage from our past, I want to get my record expunged. So it'll be happening. And when I do get my car, we're going to do a whole thing. We're going to have a whole adventure. I don't want like a cute little sports car. I want a Volkswagen bus. I want a hippie van. That is what I want.
From what money are you buying it? Because you're not monetized. Are your parents paying for it, or how's this gonna go? In the end, it's not my business. I don't. The thing is, I do sometimes pocket watch, but in the end, everybody's with their finances. Yet the thing is, she just acts without dignity. That's the thing. She's just not moral, not ethical, and acts without dignity.
I will never shame anybody else for not driving, if that makes sense. I think Amberlyn Reed should get healthy and she should do electric scooter vlogs. I think that'd be so cool. It's the freedom for me. I get that too. I get the freedom of like just being able to leave whenever you want to. And I do kind of miss that. Like where you just want to take off and go to the beach. But like if I want to do that, I either have to coordinate it and be like, hey, well, I do a lot with my sister because we have kids. So I'll have to be like, do you want to go to the beach? Are you in a beach kind of a mood? If she's not, I figure out public transportation. I can't talk. I cannot talk. Transportation. I figure it out. But I kind of miss that. I kind of miss blaring my own music and not having to listen to anybody else's shit.
Judy, how do you know me so well? From where do you know that? Judy, from where do you know this? Number one. And number two, Judy, did I ever say that I can drive? Did I ever flaunt, or did I ever say anything like that? No, I never did. So what's your point?
I don't know. At the same time, like I recognize I have a lot of damn fun on that electric scooter. I really do.
I didn't diss anyone. I didn't drag anyone for regards to driving.
I want to Volkswagen down.
Because I'm not a hypocrite. I know that I'm not driving. So did you hear me comment about shaming anything about driving? Right? Nothing. No, I'm not. When I don't have where to comment, I don't. I shut up. That's what Breezy should be doing, not mother shaming and all this church trolling and all this shit, But I'm just saying it. Me, I didn't shame anyone regards driving, or because that's not my area to talk about it. Because me myself, I'm not a driver.
With some curtains on the windows and a cool mural on top of it, like on the outside. That's my goals. Those are my goals. Amber can't take public transportation.
I had an accident, but and I was they didn't think that I would survive it, or if I survive that I'll be mentally challenged when I wake up. The thing is that I was not the driver. That was my friend driving, and I was on the passenger seat, and the car drove into my side.
She could probably take a bus, right? Right? Or like, I'm sure.
Motorcycle? No, I was one time I fell off the motorcycle, but also I was one time I fell off the motorcycle, but I was I was a passenger. I was not driving it myself. One time I did fall off. That was pretty terrible. It was terrible when I fell off, but nothing happened. Nothing bad happened. Survived. Just I remember that just I fell on my back and I was in shock and everything, and I couldn't get back up. I couldn't get on my feet. I was there like a tortoise, with my hands in the air and my legs in the air. Oh, it was terrible. Nothing happened.
Or stuff like that. So maybe she can get a big van, like a party bus. Maybe.
Monica, whatever her last name is, I'm bad at pronouncing, as you guys know. She also doesn't drive. It's just like there's a lot of other, obviously, probably people on YouTube who don't drive, and no one says like, "Oh, you need a caretaker." Well, I have put two and two together. I realized that people say that to me because of my weight, and I'm feeling sad about it. I just don't think it's okay. I literally live on my own. I do everything by myself. I don't need nobody. But yes, I don't drive. And come to find out, a lot of people don't. A lot of people that I thought drove actually don't. So are we gonna look at the reaction channel and say, "Oh, you need a caretaker because you don't drive"? It's just like,
I mean, your favorite reaction channel drags me all the time for it. So what are we doing with this? I won't drag you, but the person you watch and like the people you choose to watch make fun of people who don't drive. Just FYI. Did you know that? Did you know one of the channels that you really like to watch does make fun of people for not driving?
It's such a weird concept to me that like it's okay to say that to me because of my weight. I wasn't gonna say anything, but it's just like I need to like stick up for myself. I need to stand up for myself just a little bit more. I'm just not doing enough of that. I think it's really important that people stand up for themselves. I'm trying my best. Hello. So it's been a hot minute since I talked to you guys, like the whole day.
Okay. I hear you. A Volkswagen bus/van takes up a lot of gas. But what if I just had that to go around my city? And then to be honest, okay, do you guys want to know my dream car? And you guys are going to laugh at me aside from that. Do you want to know the car that like I always see and catches my eye? Everybody's going to make so much fun of me. It's a Chrysler 300. I think those cars are so cool looking. I love the inside of them. And I can picture me driving that and playing my little Tupac and Dr. Dre. You know what I mean? So if I want my van to have like around town, like I want everybody to know Breezy is coming. She has the Mod Sun mural on her van while she's playing Mod Sun. And then
Breezy listens to Tupac and Dr. Dre, which is not bad. I'm not gonna say I like Tupac and Dr. Dre, but I don't mind it if they come on the radio. But I will not put it specifically. I will just wait until it comes because you always hear them repeat the songs. You hear it from now and then. But for me to put it specifically, my playlist, Dr. Dre, no, I would never not do that. But everybody's different. That's a thing about taste. That's a matter of taste. You cannot just a different taste.
I want to have like my night car where I just want to cruise and go out, and that'll be my Chrysler. That's my car. I don't know. Everybody's probably gonna make fun of me for that. I know most people like their BMWs and their Volvos and whatever else. Like Chrysler, I do, and I want it to be like a really pretty blue.
Oh, I want a Chrysler. I want a pretty blue. Breezy, if you have these kind of wishes and these kind of longings, or desires, get your ass to work. Get your ass and work for it. Work for that Chrysler. What do you say about that, Breezy?
Something like
everybody else got to do it.
The Breezy bus, yes.
Actually, just
everybody else got to work for their life.
Together. And now
unless not everybody, unless you come from a very wealthy family, and that's just the situation, if you're born like that. I still believe that even a wealthy person, I've met many super wealthy people, that they still achieve their own things. But there's some people, some kids that they're just fuck it, there's no point. I can just live life because I'm lucky, and that's okay. But Breezy, you aren't like that. I don't think that your family is not poor. That's for sure. They're well situated. But you don't have a family where you can say, I don't need to work, or I shouldn't even think about working. You should be so lucky that they let you be a parasite on their asses at age 40.
Some sour cream and chives mashed potatoes, chicken stuffing. I got some of these like raviolis. This is Italian sausage and a chicken roasted garlic, paper towels, pork chops because I'm obsessed, some olive oil and garlic just sauce for the raviolis. I got some ramen noodles. And of course, I got a ton of my most favorite drink right now. It is so freaking good. And then I got a ton of veggies, broccoli, cauliflower, radish, celery, random stuff. And of course, apples. So I look like a mess. I feel like a mess.
Because you eat only processed foods.
This is like a moment where I literally told myself.
What do you eat, Breezy? I've asked you every day. What do you eat? You talk about other people. What do you eat? Okay, and I heard you went to the restaurant and ate the goat cheese balls. But what do you eat in your day-to-day life? You don't go out. We know that. You talk about everything else, but you never said, "Hey guys, today I ate this," or you know what? How good this was. Or share this information. Or what are you hiding? What are you hiding regards to your diet, your nutrition? Everyone talks about stuff like that usually.
Going to do this.
Oh no.
Like the truth is, as the time goes on, and I've been losing more and more of like the two people that I love, which is such a weird concept that like you can love more than one person at a time, because like I really never believed that you could, but truth is you can. And it's just like the more I lose them, the more time goes. Like I just feel so broken. And
aren't you tired of this? This has to be exhausting. Like I'm tired of hearing about it. You are in no position to date anybody right now. It has nothing to do with your weight. So I don't want you to think that. Like you can't even love yourself. How the hell do you think you're going to love two people? Two whole lot of other people. You are one of those people who need to be alone for a long time. A long time. And stop going off your medication.
Just like you have been, Breezy? To be alone for a long time? The same like you? Is that what you recommend?
Clearly it's affecting you. Please. I know here comes the theatrics. It has to be exhausting. It's not a weird concept to me for somebody to be in love with two people at the same time, right? There's polyamorous relationships everywhere. People do that. So it's not a weird concept, but like she falls in love, like right after the other, every relationship, she's so in love, it's their soulmate, everything else. It has to be freaking exhausting. You don't love yourself enough to do like basic hygiene, portion control, any of that stuff. Even though you are far more hygienic than beauty. Like I must say that. But you don't love yourself enough to tell yourself no. Or to get better, or to even try to get better. Like you cannot love anybody else. You can't. You can't. I hope that you accept my challenge of staying single for a year. Because I feel like if you do, 1 year, no distractions by anybody else, 1 year of taking care of you and getting better and healing, working on trauma, I feel like you will have an amazing future with somebody. But you can't have that right now. You can't. Yeah, Nicole said she wants a caretaker girlfriend. Yep.
And I go out and I do things and I try to
Aquarium.
the best that I can. And then I come home and I am just hit with like loneliness, and all of my thoughts, all of them, and all of my feelings are just like heightened and it's there for me to listen to and for me to feel. And I just don't like it. It is literally torture. I feel like I'm being tortured because it's that type of like loneliness and that type of pain where it's like a lump in your throat and your chest is super heavy and you just like feel like you're gonna spiral. Like that's how it feels. I just don't know how.
You need a therapist.
To be alone.
Hey, how are you?
I don't. And I'm coming to terms with that more than like ever. Like I physically can be alone, but mentally.
God, I'm younger. I'm younger than Breezy. Yeah, I am, but just by a few months, not a year, something a year, not even a year, something like that. I think we're kind of the same age.
It's hard, and I think what's making it hard is like the fact that I'm not.
She's already 40. I'm not
like,
yet.
I'm going through so many different emotions when it comes to like two heartbreaks at one time, and it's just causing me to like go through a low. Like I'm just like really low, and I don't know how to handle it because it's like I want to film, I want to do my job, but it's like how can I do it when I can barely like focus on like anything?
You have to stay single for a year. You have to, and you need to get a good therapist. You need to. I'm good. How are you? Let's hope she's using all those endless journals that she got.
So there's really no reacting going on. Amberlyn Reed. Breezy's not really reacting. I don't know. I don't consider this reacting.
They both just need to focus on getting better and focus on getting a good therapist and going back on their medication. Like I'm not one of those people. I take one medication. I take Seroquel at night because it helps me sleep. I've been on it for God knows how long. But like, it's not safe for somebody like me to be on medication, right? I abuse it. Like let's just be open and honest right now. I was on ADHD medication. I abused that. I was on Wellbutrin before. I abused the hell out of that. Don't recommend it to anybody. That shit gave me serotonin syndrome. It was awful. So like for me, the best route is it's not even good for me to be on pain medicine. Like right now, I can be prescribed if I wanted to a ton of different pain medication. But I abuse the shit. So I can't. What me and my doctors, because I actually talk to professionals and I consult with my family because my addiction doesn't only affect me, right? It affects like everybody. So I consult with professionals. I talk to my family. For me, a little bit of THC helps me a lot. And I'm not talking about you will never see Breezy high. You will never hear Breezy high because that doesn't happen. But I cannot stress when you're on a medication and a doctor puts you on it and you need to be on it. You need to be on it. You cannot just go off every time you feel like it. You just can't. It F's with your mind and your body so much doing that. It messes with you so much. And her and Foodie go on something, they go off it. They go on something, they go off it. And they wonder why they're so effed up and their feelings are everywhere. Christina said, I used to think what I do with their time and money. Finish schoolwork, travel, buy a house, tons of hobbies, all the reading. That sounds like heaven. That sounds like absolute heaven. If I had their kind of money, if I had Amberlynn's money, I would buy land somewhere. I would buy land somewhere and I would just build on it. I would want houses for my family, so if they ever were in trouble or needed somewhere to stay, like there would always be a place there. And I would run a huge rescue. I would. That's like my goal one day. I want to have a huge rescue. Where any animal.
So work for it, Breezy. You gotta
fish,
work for things. They're not just gonna get dropped in your lap. She's one of those people that the family did everything, just dropped everything in her lap, you know? One of those people, kids. And lucky, good for her, but you gotta work for things in life, Breezy. The car Chrysler, nor this rescue home, it's not just gonna fall from heaven. Grow up. Grow the fuck up.
Dragon, whatever. Like I want to have space where I can love on these animals and give them peace and give them a safe place to live and thrive. That would be my dream, like my absolute dream. I would not be spending it on KFC meals, McDonald's, Pizza Hut. Hell to the no. I would not. I know, Kayla, California is crazy. I could never move out of California because I love it here. But if I was to ever move, it would be because it's too fucking expensive to exist in California. But then I remember yesterday it was
too expensive. I know. How are you paying for it? How are you paying for it? It's interesting you mention it. How are you paying for this? Please, I want to know. How? Share it with the world so that we also know how you manage, you know? Maybe you can teach us something. Breezy, come on.
83 degrees in November, and I'm like, I'll stay a little bit longer. It's 83 degrees, it's a beautiful day, I'll stay a little bit longer. It's so expensive to even just live. That's why it's so frustrating. Like the rest of us are wondering how we're going to pull off groceries, rent, bills, and like they're just ordering a ton of food. I will never, my brain can't even comprehend that.
I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I don't even know. I just am having a hard time separating job from my real life because it just doesn't make sense. Because my job is my life. And like, there's no break from that. You know, sometimes I miss having that job where I have to get up and I have to go and just leave my mind the best that I can and I have to focus on other people and other things. And yes, I could go get a different job. I love YouTube. I don't want to quit YouTube. Right now I'm focused.
Judy, whatever.
I'm sorry if you're like really interested in what she's saying. Kayla, kids have expensive taste these days. Do you know what my nephews told me they wanted? The new Nintendo Switch and a PlayStation and something else. And I'm thinking, what the? Like, they have expensive ass taste. Do you know what I was getting for Christmas as a child? Actually, I shouldn't like. I wanted New Kids on the Block like lunch pails and stuff like that. I don't know. I remember Nintendo came out like that.
How cute you are.
Now. Oh my gosh. I know that doesn't seem like a lot for some, but like one nephew wants that, the other nephew wants the other thing. However, they live in the same house. They could just share a PlayStation or Nintendo Switch. I mean, do you know what I mean? I don't know. My taste was just different as a child, I guess. Like, or maybe it was just a different time. I don't know.
Focusing on how can I healthily.
Erica, I adore you, and you are always welcome in our chat. You and I will forever be good. I respect you. I look up to you. You are somebody I've learned that just wants to teach and share your knowledge.
Shut the fuck up, Breezy. Come on, continue. Let's finish this. Come on, let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up, Breezy.
I haven't seen you for a long time, but I'm so glad you're back. Your dogs want Steppy the trees. I didn't get my first cell phone until maybe 30s. God, how old was I? I don't know. I had a pager growing up, but that was because too, it was like a different era. Like our parents in the 80s, we just got dropped off at the mall or the skating rink. You know what I mean? Like it was just a different time. We were just kind of fend for ourselves. Call toll free and be like, come pick us up. It was just a different time. But like I had a pager when they finally came out, and I feel like that was a way. Like there was little codes you can type in, so I always knew like when my mom was going to be coming to pick us up from the skating rink or the mall. But it was just different times. Like we had to use an actual payphone. Do you guys get that? Like you newer generation, we just got dropped off places and used the payphone. That's what we did. Mall life, yeah. That's what the places like. It was either the mall or the skating rink. That's like those were my.
It's obnoxious the way she talks.
Yeah, it was the place to be.
That's what we did. Yes, I did. You know, like so affirmative. You know, like the children talk. Like the children talk. Exactly.
I feel like we need to. I want to bring skating. Well, skating is big again. It's becoming a thing. But like maybe we should do a Breezy bunch skate off. I don't know. It'd be fun.
We bring both of these things together without bombarding you guys with like just my sadness. I don't want to do that again. But I'm just having a hard time. Like,
we're almost
seriously,
done. I
thought of,
see
like,
this is gonna
why don't we just
finish.
go back to like filming mukbangs? And it's like, that's not who I am anymore. It would be ultimately the easiest choice I could make is just eat for you guys and just eat on camera. It would help my bank account. It would help my views. It would help engagement. It would help.
This is sad. This is sad. When you have nothing else to offer the internet but mukbangs.
Take my mind off of everything, but it's like that's not who I am anymore.
What do you have to offer the internet, Breezy? You stealing content from other people and throwing in their that's what you got to offer, and you're talking about someone else? Wow.
And it's like I can't take the easier way out. I can't do that. I can't do that to myself. And like ultimately, I don't want to do that to you guys. I don't want to do that to the people who have continuously supported me and they've seen growth in me. I can't do that, and I won't do that. But it's like I do have that nagging thought in my brain of like, we'll just do that then. I don't want to do that. So it's like I'm just like.
So why aren't you going there? Go hang out there.
Trying to figure it all out because it's like not only did I lose.
Go hang out there. I don't know why you hang out. You know I don't like Breezy. You know I don't like her. So not that I don't like her. I just want to see her be a better person. So why are you telling me you want to annoy me here or what? I'm anyways almost done with this.
I just feel so freaking lost. I know.
I think you just have way too much time on your hands.
What about you? You're just like you?
Had hobbies and things you actually had to go out.
What's your hobbies? What are you? What do you do with your time, Breezy? What are you doing with your time? Hobbies? Say something. Compare to yourself at least. Give a comparison.
You wouldn't have so much time to sit around and feel sorry for yourself.
I'm so hard on someone else to make me feel good. But I hate it. I just want to feel good by myself. And I know it's going to be like it's going to be a challenge. I'm honestly, I see the comments now where it's like, beginning of this video, I was like, I'm not going to talk about this, and I don't want to cry. And then here I am, literally the next day, in the same video, crying. Sometimes just like talking about it helps, and just crying and letting it out helps, because I shove down so many tears all the time, and it's like, I need to like stop doing that.
Can you just please find other things to distract yourself with, like healthy distractions? I don't know. I feel like a big reason why I got off over the whole internet scandal.
Well, I'm not meant to be American.
Like hell, and it was super embarrassing, and it gave me major
what a stupid comment.
Major trust issues. But I feel like
I'm not meant to be American.
So fast is like I had a whole other ass human to take care of. I had obligations. I had things I had to show up for. I didn't really.
Like what? What obligations did you ever have? That you had to go to your meetings. Yeah, of course. Okay, fine. But what other ones?
Time to sit around and feel sorry for myself 24/7. Like I didn't have that option. Like at all. But I'm kind of glad I didn't have that option, because can you imagine if I had nothing else going on? I'd still be sitting here crying. Okay,
what do you have going on for yourself now that you're not crying? Or maybe when you got demonetized, you cried in secret. I know that. You cried in secret there. Yeah. What you got going for yourself, Breezy, that you talk like again from such a high horse?
Standing in the kitchen eating Cool Whip with a butter knife out of the container. You know, so I was cuddling with Rarity on the bed after my crying session. Hello.
Did you know that's a thing? I knew somebody who lost a ton of weight, and their snack they would allow themselves was like a spoonful of Cool Whip a day. That was like their treat. I didn't know that was really a thing until I saw her doing it too. I'm like, oh.
Say hello. How you doing?
Bye, Kayla.
I talked to a friend of mine and I feel better. So sometimes you just need to cry.
No, I'm not American. I don't know, Judy. Maybe you're making a mistake. I'm not American. I don't know from where you got this American thing. I'm not American. No, I'm not American. I'm just living in America. No blood America here.
Waves, and you guys happen to just partially witness one of them. And I could take it out of this video.
Hey, Moon. I hope you're doing well.
Cottage cheese has been part of my regular diet for years now, and I've been losing weight. I have.
Wearing a mask. I'm done. Go through portions of the day where I'm really happy, and portions of the day where I'm really low. And if I plan on continuing to grow as a person, a YouTuber, and grow more connected to you guys, then I have to be honest with where my head's at.
Thanks for watching. Oh, you're welcome, Amberlynn.
Whatever, Judy.
Do you guys want to end with a song, and then we'll hang out on Twitch a little bit later? I'm going to do a Twitch only stream, and maybe we'll spill a little bit more tea. Maybe you guys can ask me anything you've been wondering.
I've been asking you. Oh, fuck you, Breezy. Fuck you, Breezy. I've been asking you for how many times? Every day. I've been asking you question. My latest question is just share what the fuck you eat. Okay, you said cottage cheese. I don't think you can be eating apart from cottage cheese. And then I have so many other questions about, I can't even think about them all. how are you paying your bills nowadays? How are you gonna pay for that Chrysler you want? And where have you traveled in your life? What was your work experience from before? What have you done? Just sharing, everybody else. Foodie Beauty just said what she did. I said what I did or what I still do. Everybody does. I'm also curious, not YouTube, what have you done? How long did you work where? Where? Again?
Nagging and sagging person. No, I will not be answering any of your questions. But I kind of want to hear a song right now. Do you guys like Mod Sun? He is one of my favorite artists of all time.
I'm sorry, people.
I feel like it's helped me get through so much in life.
I can't hear anymore. I don't want to hear the song. Anyways, it's done. She's just gonna play the song. There's only 7 minutes song, and then she's gonna call everyone on Twitch later. You can find me on Twitch, on Twitch, on Twitch, on Twitch. Donations, cash up on Twitch. That's what's gonna. So I'm not gonna cover that. And thank you for hanging out. It was, how to say, early reaction. I said what I had to say, and I covered it pretty well, and I didn't even rage too much. And that's it for now. I don't have anything else. I think that I will be. I have to now give some phone calls. That's one thing. And then maybe later I'll go to the pub. I'll see how I feel like it. Pub, or maybe tomorrow. I'll see. Anyways, see you guys all later. And keep on having a good remaining day. Bye bye.